Every time, I always forget that. Can you guys hear me now? Thanks for the letter. Hey, no problem, biggest. No problem, man. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Hello, Real C. How are you? Rob Lucas. How's it going, man? Yep. I got it. I got it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright. Well, let us hear your sexy voice. That's right, baby. Hello, Pube. What's up, buddy? And Real C. Yeah, we can hear you now. Excellent. That's all I wanted to hear. See where the gold? There we go. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the comment was made. Isn't it a bit early for the World Tournament stream? We have 2.5 hours until the World Tournament actually begins. To answer that question, yes. I've traditionally, on day one of the World Tournament, I usually start my stream at 9 p.m. And it's usually just a place for us to hang out. Because usually those who are staying up for the beginning of the World Tournament, they're not going to be here to actually stay in my channel when the World Tournament actually starts. A lot of guys just leave and begin their streaming. Or begin their grinding, which is completely understandable. So for me, I do the beforehand. I mean, you've got Blue Piccolo and other YouTubers who are going to be streaming at 11:30, straight on the dot. Me, I'm going to be the before party, and a little bit of World Tournament fun before I kick off for the night. I plan on doing a 3-hour stream tonight. We're going to go till midnight my time, so 30 minutes into the World Tournament, and then we'll do a kind of a day one recap tomorrow night, which will be the long stream. We'll have a late night stream tomorrow night. We will go into the wee morning hours. Saturday, we'll probably do another day of streaming. And Sunday, we'll probably have at least one stream, maybe two. I plan on trying to hit as many streams this weekend as we can. You wish me all the best for the World Tournament. Thanks, man. Thank you very much, Sprang. I mean, I'll just be honest. I'm not in the biggest mood for said World Tournament. It's kind of a pain in the ass because it kills my rank grinding expeditions, my exploits. I'm kind of going to have to stop at probably 662 or 862 and then pick it back up for the last couple of days and maybe get to 865. Maybe squeeze out 870, but I don't think I'm going to get there. Biggest, finally have beaten a stage on Super Battle Road. Have you? Well done, dude. I got very close today to beating Extreme Physical on Super Battle Road, which is the one against the Super Intelligence. I just threw together a team, brought a friend cooler, and just got my ass handed to me on the last stage. I'd taken down one enemy, and then they just supered me one after the other, and there went my health, and I was dead. So I was like, yay, but I had like 3 or 4 items left. It wasn't for lack of items. So the Extreme Fizz team is almost ready to beat it out, which is cool. Go here, perfect. You're definitely gonna have some fun. Nice. Fun is what it's all about. Pubes! Ready to go ham on the World Tournament? Yeah, I don't know if I'll go ham. I'm gonna go for my stones, I'm gonna go for my metals, I'm gonna go for the orbs. Oh lord, especially the orbs. But am I gonna go super duper ultra instinct hard on the World Tournament? Not for this Trunks, and not for these rewards. Just get what I need, and I'll grind a little bit, and then I'll get out. Trying to break into the top 10 this World Tournament? Not this World Tournament, no. No, not this World Tournament, guys. This one with this Trunks and these prizes, it's not worth it. I will wait until they give us the orbs that you can get for prizes, as well as when LRTN is a thing in the next 2 World Tournaments. I will start grinding for that. Okay, but not right now. You know, noob, first I'm going to get my rewards. If I get the rewards in the first 2 days, by the time we hit Moving Day on Saturday, which that is, if you guys know anything about 4-day tournaments, not just for global, but just 4-day tournaments in general. The cut day is Friday. Moving Day is Saturday. Moving Day is the idea, it's the 3rd day of the tournament, and that's where you make your move to position yourself for the final. You know, to get yourself in a position where maybe you can make a run at the top. That's usually how you draw these type of events out. So Saturday is Moving Day. So if by the end of cut day on Friday, let's see, Saturday night, the 2nd day of the World Tournament, if by the end of cut day I make it to a point where I'm done with all my orbs, done with all the rewards, then yes, I will go ahead and do probably grind a little bit. We ended up getting a super chat. Sprang through super chat. Let me read it real quick, Sprang. Sprang says, Nate, congratulations for the 1 billion EXP. You reached rank 700. I saw that, Sprang. Well done, buddy. Well done. I'm really proud of you guys. Some of you guys have really been putting in the A game. Awesome work, guys. You've got 100% cooler if you want to use it. You know, my cooler is next on my list. That's the real reason right now why my physical team is just not quite ready. Because I've been working on the Omega Shenron. He's at 91% now. So my Omega Shenron will be rainbow starred by the end of this world tournament, more than likely. Especially with the weekend orb grinding events and shit coming out too. So with that coming up, after I get done with Omega, I'm going to begin work on cooler. Once I start putting work into cooler, I don't think it'll be too long. Extreme Fizz will topple. I appreciate the offer, man. I'm going to be right there with a rainbow cooler here pretty soon. I don't think it's necessary at this point, but I appreciate it. All you need is LR, Ginyu, and Frieza. Easy A for a perfect team. Nice. Let's see here. David Chow, same. We need redstone. Nah, we don't need no stinking redstone. There's nothing in the redstones I can use unless they give us the secondary tier cards like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Then I'd grab a fucking redstone. I'd grab that, no problem. Let's go intelligence team. Toast! Omni Toast is in the stream. Omni. Hello, Toast. How are you? My good friend. I want everybody in the stream right now to hashtag sourdough. Alright? Hashtag sourdough toast. That's what we got in the stream, guys. We got Omni Sourdough in the stream. Toast, what are you up to today, man? I'm sorry I was a little salty in the stream earlier. I was just having fun. It's all part of it. Me and my old Dragon Ball Z underwear with battle damage. I thought you would enjoy that one. Every once in a while I fart a good one out there and you guys can really have some fun. Your body and box are ready for the world tournament. You see, right now I'm kind of a little bit exhausted from the rank grind over the last 3 weeks or 2 weeks or however long it's been. Hey guys, what's going on? Hector Obregon, what's up, bro? And Gangster. The Gangster Chicken Nugget has joined the Grinders Cove. Well, welcome, sir. Thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. No, it's not hashtag OmniToast. Thank you. Hashtag sourdough toast. That's it. Perfect. Don't be giving him no respect on our channel. He comes busting into Blue Piccolo's community chat today and tells me to leave, so I left. You're just chilling at the moment, getting ready for the rest tonight. Got a fun day at work tomorrow. Kill ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. Toasty is crusty. A little bit. Somebody left toast in the oven a little too long, and now he's crusty. I hear you, Toast. That's, I kind of want to do a day stream. It's been kind of relaxed the last week at work, which is nice. It's allowed me to do my rank grinding. I'm getting like 2 to 3 ranks a day at work, which is fucking awesome. Although, I definitely laid off today. I only ended up getting 2 ranks today total. I'm trying to get to this 3rd one done tonight before the world tournament starts. So that's kind of my goal. 863, be done. G Money, C Money, welcome back. Brandon Ortiz, how am I doing today? I'm doing great, man. How are you? You heard you when you were watching Blue Piccolo's. Yeah, I knew I heard Nate when I was watching Blue Piccolo's stream. Yeah, I hacked into the server and gave out a little love. Let's see here. Burnt multi-toast. That's... Even though that's true, it's a little uncalled for. Wouldn't you guys agree? I mean, he's not really burnt. Just moldy. El Patron. Let's see here. Did I miss my... Did he miss your 20s? Do I miss my 20s? Well, I mean, you guys gotta figure the first half of my 20s was finishing up college, moving on, becoming a teacher, teaching for a few years, beginning my photography career, and then from there, getting married, starting a family, raising a young child with my wife. Those were my 20s. I wouldn't trade my 20s for anything. I had a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of things. I got to experience a lot of things. But you know what? I'm in my 30s now. Life's different. Things are definitely slower. I can concentrate on, actually focus on certain aspects of my life. And I gotta tell you, the 30s are shaping up to be more interesting, more intriguing, more emotion-filled, life-affirming, and just experience-driven than the 20s ever could have been. Alright? So it's like, you kind of figure that the 20s, while I was in my 20s, I was learning the rules of the real world, testing my feet in the water, and now that I've learned those, and I'm in my 30s, I can actually play and experience and grow. So I'm more excited about the 30s than I was with the 20s. Don't believe the myth, guys. Just because you get old doesn't mean that you can't make life better. Who's ready for the tournament? I think we're all kind of like, bring it on. I guarantee you guys by the end of day 2, everybody's gonna be done with the fucking world tournament. Going, bring on our next shit. You thought I was 29? Hell no, I'm fucking 30. I'm so old, I don't remember how old I am. I'm 32. I haven't been in my 20s for a long ass time. That'll work. Bring it on, Launch. Let's see what you got. You just hit like a girl. Oh. Damaster, $22.99. Let's see. Nate brought a rainbow starred STR Rose on the first multi. Do you? Do you have a rainbow star STR Rose in your first multi? Nice. Tomasu Games, welcome, man. How are you? Or Tomas? I guess it'd be just Tomas instead of Tomasu. I like Tomas. Seaworthy, the pure Saiyan category is cool, but a bit generic. Yeah, I kind of thought it would be. I mean, what, 95% of the cards are pretty much Goku, Vegeta, and maybe Raditz and Turles, and Broly if you really want to get creative. I mean, that's like 95% of the cards. Never too old to play Dokkan. Oh, hell no. Especially, like, when you look at, like, Ranma, who's, like, 49 or something. Some crazy-ass age. Like, he was actually young. He was older than Ranma when Ranma was a series. So, just saying. Let's see. We'll keep those two linked. You know what? We'll go this route. So kind of the key that I'm seeing in the World Tournament, if you guys are not using STR Broly on your team, the LR Broly, if you're using the EZA Broly, or if you're using the intelligent Turles, or not Turles, but the intelligent Raditz, then kind of the key to the World Tournament right now is to run 2 STR Roses on your team, have 1 on each turn, and then whenever your attack all unit comes up, put your attack all unit in turn number 2, or position number 2, the middle spot. Have STR Rose super attack first, get Rose's passive off, buff your AOE unit, and then just hope he crits and ends the turn for you. I think that seems to be the way this team works now. Do I really believe that the UI Awakening is coming in 2 weeks? Alright, so let me show you guys a few things. I was in contact today with Renzi, so let's pop this up real fast. For those who are interested, I was talking with Renzi today. We were discussing, I wanted to know what he saw, so he went and gave me all the information that he had. We'll go over this real fast while we're here. If it'll let me open it. Yeah. Well, this right here is, these are the card informations, the card drops. These are all individual cards that are going to be dropping on the 15th. Now, here's the thing, guys. This is the 15th at 6:30 a.m. GMT, which GMT is Greenwich Mean Time. That's actually the UK, which means this is actually the 14th at 11:30 p.m. So it's not going to be the 15th when these drop. It'll be the 14th into the 15th overnight. not the 15th into the 16th overnight, okay? Now, this information doesn't tell us that the cards are actually dropping. This information right here just specifically says that the cards will be able to Dokkan Awaken after this point, which means after this particular point, and according to Renzi, there should be some kind of, if you guys look here, he's expecting a new version to the game. He's not sure if it's going to be a .5 or .6 for the APK, but after the maintenance update on Monday the 14th at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, if you go into the Dokkan Awakening sections and you look at your card, there should be information telling you that your cards can Dokkan Awaken. However, he's not sure if the events are coming yet. He was seeing that there's some sort of specialized event. They've got it kind of codenamed Event Number 391 is what he's got, and he's not sure what that event is. Event 391 could very well be just the Tournament of Power event that allows you to Dokkan Awaken Kefla, Kale, and Caulifla, which is, hey, hands up, it's cool enough, right? Now, he can only verify one event is probably coming to Dokkan that he hasn't seen. Apparently, he's finding information that shows that the Boss Rabbit event is coming back for some unknown godly reason. With a little bit of luck, maybe the Bulma Easy, or not Bulma Easy 8, but the Bulma Potential System event, Finding Mr. Right, will come to Global this time. It came back to Japan last time, but it didn't come to Global last time. So we're kind of hoping that maybe that'll come with the Boss Rabbit event. Those two, in Japan at least, tend to go together, because you can farm cards and shit and everything else, which I'm totally on board with, because I've been trying to get the super attack for one of my Bulmas to max out, which you can do with the Bulma that comes from that event. But as far as what events are dropping, we will not know until after the event, until after the update, the APK update. That is server side. Okay, that is not something that he can find currently in the files that are here. And he did some digging. He was looking for missions, anything mission related that he could find that might hint that you know, a Ultra Instinct Dokkan event is coming out or anything along those lines. He couldn't find anything like that. That's how he ended up finding the Boss Rabbit information. So we don't know yet. We don't know if Ultra Instinct's going to Dokkan Awaken yet, or is the event or is the Dokkan Awakening just they're just gonna blanket everything that gets a Dokkan Awakening related to Jiren, Goku, and everything else, and it'll be in the game. It's just the medals will not be available because the events will be to be released until they decide to release those events. We'll have to wait to see. Okay, that's everything that I know about it, which is actually quite a bit. So that is straight from the source from Renzi. Hey, Vanessa Brooks, how's it going? Bruno, what time is the World Tournament? World Tournament, 2 hours, 10 minutes, guys. This is a pre-World Tournament stream party, if you will. We do this every time we have a World Tournament. Was I tearing up women back in the day? I had my fair share of girlfriends. I had my fair share of fun. I've told you guys in the past that I had when I was an engineering student at Sac State, during my freshman year and sophomore year, there was a girl who was in the dorm. She was also engineering. We started going out. Found out midway through the semester that she was lesbian, but she had an attraction to me, which I'm one of those guys. I've just got the charisma. I can attract people. I mean, you guys probably have noticed it to some extent. It's less of a physical attraction and more of just I'm an intriguing person. I'm fun to talk with. I'm cool to hang out with. And, you know, I'm different from other people. I think a lot of you guys kind of get that about me. Well, that attracts women. And it even attracted a lesbian. And she was full on. She had a girlfriend that she had dumped before we had met. And she ended up going back to her after, like, you know, a year and a half of us dating. And she had decided that she was done, and she left, and she went back to being a full-on, you know, lesbian girl and everything else, and that's cool. She's doing well now. She ended up actually joining the Air Force, became an Air Force pilot, and she's in Florida at the, I guess at a base or something. And that's what she's doing now, which she kind of had hints that that's kind of where she wanted to go, was military. This was back in 2004, by the way. This was also back when we were having stopgap issues with people being deployed 2, 3 deployments, 4 deployments at a time. And because of stopgap issues, they would keep getting deployed, even though they maybe only signed up for 2 deployments, trying to get the GI Bill. and stuff like that. Just keep getting sucked into a long-term military career. I was kind of trying to push her away from that idea, considering that with her brains, she was a great with physics, great with surveying, not so great with the whole necessary stuff for the engineering aspect. She couldn't visualize that well. I had to help her with a lot of that. The calculus kind of got her sometimes too. I had to talk her through Calc 2 and everything else, but I mean, she was cool. I had other girlfriends in high school. I had my share. I always ended up with some really pretty girls. Never had the dog girlfriend. Thank God for that. Not that I don't think it would ever really be an issue. You guys know how it is in high school. If you've got a super hot girlfriend, guys leave you alone. Life's just a lot easier. People just assume, okay, he's cool. And it always was. It was easier that way. Doxy, or D-O, do XYZ. Nate, sorry you didn't come earlier. You were just watching Greek mythology. My guess is you have been intrigued by Greek mythology videos because of the latest installment of The God of War. Greek mythology's cool. Always been a big fan of Greek and Roman mythos, and there's others too. You've got the Egyptian mythology and Chinese cultural mythology, as well as Russian mythology, the Norse gods, all that kind of stuff. Really cool shit. Pagan concepts, if you will, from a bygone and era of antiquity. Zadel Monzer, what's up, dude? Black Super Saiyan. Oh, nice. Gonna throw a little Flora's Lava first, huh? I don't even know what's even playing right now. I can't even hear it. I'm assuming you guys can hear it. If not, we'll just let it play itself out. Finally, you just beat your second SBR today with Super Tech. Nice. Yeah, Super Tech's not too bad. I mean, Super Tech can be done because there's a lot of nice tanking units and dodging units and everything else. You can kind of work your way through it. Do XYZ. I don't know if I'm necessarily a player, but I always had girlfriends. And that's not to say that I can't be alone. Like I've had plenty of times where I've been alone in my life too. You if you're concentrating on something, it's always good to have something in the background to work on so you're not lonely. Living in the dorms after I guess I can mention her name, after Emma had left and she went on her own way and pursued her own path. I left the dorms, and actually for a while I lived with a friend of mine. He was getting married in a year, so they were living in a house. Not he and his fiance, he and his roommates. So we had 4 of us living in this house together. And that was cool, having the big roommate, house thing, and it's a fun experience when you're 20 years old, and then of course you turn 21 and everybody takes you out for your birthday and you get fucking smashed, and it's fun. How long till the tournament? 2 hours. Malcolm, 2 hours, bro. And was I ever a big drinker in college? The answer to that question simply no. No, I can answer you guys honestly. 21, had the birthday. I was never really fascinated with alcohol. Alcoholism runs in my family, so I kind of have that as kind of a backstop. So I never drank, and even now I don't even socially drink. It's always about setting an example for our daughter and everything else. Looks like we got ourselves a random amount. Timothy Alexander donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Timothy Alexander, thank you, sir, for your donation. Timmy says, hey, man, you're from Blues Server. Nice, bro. Thank you, Timmy. Timmy! Thank you very much for the dono, Tim. And if you see Blue, say, hey, Blue. I think the hype for Dragon Ball Legends is fading away. Most likely just because people don't want to throw hundreds of dollars. Now, here's the thing. Legends is going to be a different game than Dokkan, which is cool. I think it's a good thing that Legends is going to be a different game than Dokkan. Do we have, no music playing? Hold on, let me see if I can get any fucking... Okay, I thought I had fucking music playing this whole time, and I don't. So hold on. Pulling out, going back in. We're going in! There you go. Looks like the song request didn't go through, guys. I just want to give you a quick heads up on that. Nightbot's being retarded. Whatever, Nightbot. You be yourself. You be you and I'll be me. Black Super Saiyan. Almost time for everyone to put STR Rose as their leader. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. If you're trying to figure out who you want to run as your leader in this world tournament, you have 3 options as far as I'm concerned. 3 options no matter what. If you have STR Rose, that is your option. If you have no STR Rose, but you have if you have LR Broly, you need to run LR Broly so you can help other people in the world tournament. Guys, the world tournament is not a kind of thing where you need to think you're competing with a man to your left and to your right. The world tournament really runs best when you're helping others out. They're not going to get the leader skill, they're not going to get the AoE effect. The world tournament sucks for enough people without the AoE. If you have STR Rose, you run STR Rose first. It's a good enough help. It augments the LR Broly AoE. If you have EZA Broly, don't run him as your leader, please. For the love of God, do not run EZA Broly as your leader. Run Rose as your leader if you have to. EZA Broly doesn't help anybody. If you have AGL Rose and nothing else, run AGL Rose. That's Nate's hierarchy of what you need to run the world tournament. But Nate, can't we use things that that counter? Shut up and don't ever talk to me again. Did I have that water balloon fight with your daughter? You know, we were gonna do the water balloon fight. She was begging me for the water balloon fight. We went outside. I looked at the hose that we lasted the water balloon fight with, and the little plastic purple spigot that comes with it that screws onto the hose and allows you to roll the fucking condom water balloon over the tiny little head of the hose noz, and then you can fill up your water balloons from there. It's gone. So she was a little perturbed and upset. I promised her that as I pack up and get us ready for our move, I will keep an eye out for said water balloon spigot, and if I find it, I will screw it on and we can have a water balloon fight before we leave this house. So, unfortunately, no, we did not get the water balloon fight that she wanted. However, I did make it up to her. I put her in the backyard. She was chasing the dogs, and I turned the hose on her and sprayed her down. So, it's a high-pressure hose. She went flying. It was hilarious. La, 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 la. Your team is set. Of course your team is set, Toast. You've got bagel, you've got rye, you've got whole wheat, you've got cracked oat, and you've also got sourdough, and I'm pretty sure you've even got just white, just plain white. You got a whole team of all types of breads. You're ready to make sandwiches and grilled cheese, and even, hell, I'm sure you probably even have a tortilla on your team ready, just kind of for that odd switch in, you know? So you're good to go, Toast. You're fine. Vanessa, you put your STR Rose as leader. Thanks. Yep. No problem. No problem, Vanessa. No problem, man. STR Rose, LR Majin Vegeta, LR Bojack, LR Bibro, and LR Super Saiyan 3 Broly. LR Goku Black. That's not a bad idea. Whole bunch of LRs make the team good. I'd almost be jealous if you weren't so holy. Oh! In your opinion, the best example of a challenge in Dokkan is the Extreme Z Awakening. It takes Ultra Whale status to beat it. It doesn't take an Ultra Whale status to beat it. No, it doesn't. You just have to have the right cards, which does not necessarily mean your Ultra Whale status. However, being a whale makes it a lot easier. Time to put orbs into your intelligent Raditz. Rip your Raditz. Damn it, Toast! It's Timothy Alexander. Timmy! I'm gonna call you Timmy. Tim. Anyway, Tim, what's up, brother? Jay Wiggle. What's up? How's your night? My night's okay, Wiggle. How's your night? You wish you had LR Broly. EZA Broly, but you don't. Well, Hector, you're gonna be the ones hoping that the guys who don't have Rose are running their LR Brolys as leaders. Like I said, everybody needs no help. Am I doing a contest soon? Nah, probably not. Black Super Saiyan. Actually, you know, I take that back. Yes. After the World Tournament, next week, we will be having a subscriber challenge for friends list until the next World Tournament, okay? That way, everybody has a shot. We're going to have 10 spots open, and we're going to rotate you guys on. That'll be starting on Tuesday morning. going for a week. I'll come up with an event in between now and then. So, yeah. We'll do that. Where's the tournament at? What time? What time? 2 hours. James Bong. 2 hours, my friend. The name is Bong. James Bong. Blah, 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 blah. Give STR Rose, I say 10, all orbs. Explain why STR Rose would be best. Alright, so Sensei, STR Rose gives 120%. You can basically throw a whole bunch of high HP units on your team that are already Rainbow Starred. That'll give you a full Rainbow team, which will give you the most amount of HP for your team. You can also wiggle in some support units. If you look at Rose's passive, he gives not just 3 ki like the AGL Rose does, but he also increases attack if he manages to attack before the other units, which is what I was saying. If you have, like in this particular scenario, if I have LR Broly, and let's say this is the STR Rose, I would put the STR Rose in the stead of the LR Broly for the first to attack. Reason being that the STR Rose would get his super off, buffing my Broly so that he can attack more and harder, and even if he doesn't crit, he would still do enough damage to maybe take out the enemy at the higher ranked difficulties, at level 30. So this is especially important if you're doing the Easy A Broly or the Intelligent Turles route with Rainbow Star and Paz open, okay? So that is the reasoning behind the madness. Having those roses out, the leader skills don't matter in this game, so having the second rose only helps your team with the passive, and that passive is probably the most helpful passive you can have for a World Tournament for any card, just based on everything it can do. Real quick, Timothy Alexander, another $1.99 dono through Super Chat. Nate, your Discord server link is expired. Actually, Tim, my Discord does not exist. I have Hakkai'd the Discord about a month ago. I am just being patient and waiting to get it to come back. That's all that's going on. Yeah, my Broly got a second attack. Woohoo! You're saving stones for a multi to try and get Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or Ultimate Gohan. Already have the Vegito and just got back into the game. Nice. Nice, very well done there, Nameless. Well done, bro. James Bong, fine, 2 hours. You're gonna watch Avengers. Oh, fine. You go watch your little Avengers, man. Sensei Smoke. Alright, sweet, bro. Gotcha. Alright. Damn those donos. You just wish people like Whitefire were here. I know. Whitefire will come. Whitefire will come. Whitefire's day will come there, Seaworthy. Don't worry. Vanessa, is STR Ultimate Gohan worth Kai's and why? Eventually, Vanessa, I think STR Ultimate Gohan is worth Kai's. Kai's? No. No, I thought you were talking about orbs. STR Ultimate Gohan is not worth Kai's. Repeat, do not put Kai's into a card with not one, but 2 farmable cards in the game, okay? Now, one of them is completely farmable in the Tournament of Power event when it comes back, supposedly in the next 2 weeks, okay? Tournament of Power event comes back, there is an SR Ultimate Gohan, or an SSR Ultimate Gohan, that you can feed for a 50% feed rate into the STR Ultimate Gohan. Done. Right? That's how you farm up a super attack. If you're not patient enough for that, then pull on the super banner and get a myriad of Tech SR Ultimate Gohans that exists in our game currently. You can just Z-awaken those to SSR status and feed those into your STR Ultimate Gohans, again, for a 50% feed rate. So, yes, there is a fully farmable Ultimate Gohan in this game that will be making its rounds in the next couple weeks. There's also a semi-farmable Ultimate Gohan that, hell, if you're pulling it, and you pull it every now and again, just work on him, feed him, get your super attack up when you can, and then just knock out the rest of the super attack when the farmable unit comes. So, no, do not put Kai's in Ultimate Gohan. Oh my goodness. Or any Gohans, for that matter. Down the line. We also need Illust and others in these streams. They'll come, Seaworthy. Don't worry, man. We got plenty of guys in here. That's good, man. It's all good. This is just a day 1 World Tournament stream. We're not in a big hurry to have everybody come back. Why does STR Ultimate Gohan get so much hate? STR Ultimate Gohan is kind of a burned out unit for if you were to line up all of the serious Dokkan event category leaders, STR Ultimate Gohan's probably at the very bottom of that list currently. All right. Not because the category sucks. The category's great. But that is all you're using the Ultimate Gohan for. You're not using him to attack. You're not using him to defend. You're not using him to do anything. He's just there just to buff the category in any which way possible, because there's 3 LRs on the category that do everything else that Ultimate Gohan can, will, and doesn't do. Does that mean that Ultimate Gohan can't tank? No, he can tank, but you can't tank with him reliably. When Gohan tanks, it's like, yay, he tanked, oh my goodness. It's not, oh my god, here comes the super attack, you better fucking tank. That's not gonna happen, you know? That Vegeta Blue banner broke the Dono wallet. Yeah, I know Black Super Saiyan. It's same for me. The fact that we didn't have stones from Z during the entire time, which Z actually hit me up earlier today. I want to show you guys something real fast. Let's pull it up here real quick like. There he is. Okay. So Z hit me up today real fast. So basically at Z Gaming Network, he wants you guys to hit him up on his Twitter. He's starting to process back orders. So anybody who didn't get a refund from Z initially, he's beginning the reprocessing of back orders. I'm gonna hold off on full-blown advertisement with you guys until I can go ahead and confirm that I can put out money and get stones in a reliable amount of time. Until then, just hold off on any orders with Z. He's not processing or taking any new orders currently anyway, but just giving you guys an idea. You wasted 7 SR techs on the Ultimate Gohan. It happens, man. It happens. It's very possible to get 7 tails when you're trying to flip coins. Grim Reaper, when does the World Tournament start? 2 hours, Grim Reaper. Well, hour and 50 minutes, but yeah, 2 hours. Shit, you forgot you pulled Physical Cooler. You need to awaken him. You pulled him like a week ago. Ah, well, there you go. Took the SR path. Yep. Goku Black. It's been a while, huh, man? Well, here I am. Actually, I was streaming last night. Got the Dono King here. El Patron. Nate, don't you think it's crazy that Big Daddy Cell doesn't have an LR? Kind of. Yeah, I kind of think it's kind of weird that Cell doesn't have some kind of LR card, but you know what? I really don't care. I mean, I'd be curious to see a Super Saiyan 4 Goku card at this point. I don't know if anybody has pointed this out yet. Vegeta Blue got #1 in the global, you know, coming out soon LRs to be released type of thing. So Vegeta Blue is #1. #2 is Beerus, and which has just received an LR card. #3 was Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'm curious to see what Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets. So I'm less concerned about Cell getting an LR. The time will come. He'll get one eventually. I'm not in a hurry for it. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the Super Saiyan 4 will look like. You don't use a stone broker, never have. Buy stones from the shop. Can't wait for free stones. Your life sucks. You know, see, Worthy, I hear you, man. I hear you. It's just there's no downside to buying stones from a broker. There just isn't. Intelligent Raditz worth rainbow. He is. Intelligent Raditz is worth the rainbow, and I guess he's useful in the World Tournament if you can get the crits off, and if you can get like maybe an STR Rose to attack before him to buff that super attack of his to make him hit harder and everything else. So yeah, he's probably worth it. Was it Super Saiyan 4 Goku #2? I thought Beerus was #2. Regardless, one of them's been made into an LR, one of the top 3. So there are 2 of the top 3 are LRs. Rico Maru X. You want LR Cell and Cell Juniors? Like now? Not gonna happen. It'll come eventually. Give it a few months. We'll get something for sale. Here's the thing. You guys don't want to push out crappy LRs. We want good LRs. LRs that make sense, that hit hard, that do something for the team or for themselves, that serve a purpose in the game other than just to look cool and shiny. Yeah, we need more than that. I think every card that was in that LR vote is coming. Yeah, I believe so. Honestly, Black Super Saiyan, that's been my thought process this entire time. And it looks like pretty much every LR that's been released in the game since then has been part of that list. Or at least, maybe some variant on that list. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, that'll work. I don't, honestly, Real C, I don't even think the order matters. I mean, the fact that Beerus was in that top 3, and Beerus made it to, is now an LR in the game, you can't deny that 2 of the 3 cards on that list are LRs now. So just keep an eye out. Maybe it'll be a combination. Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta. LR, LR, Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta. And then their transformation mechanic transforms them into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. What would you guys think about that? Could be called fatherly dictation. One more dupe of LR Vegeta Blue. Then he is Rainbow Starred. Didn't realize how close he was until now. Cool, dude. Do I think it's possible we could get Easy A for the bad LRs? Not anytime soon. I'll be honest, not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. You're thinking like for the free-to-play LRs? Like LR Tech Goku, Tech Satan, Intelligent Piccolo, AGL androids, and the STR Frieza. You're thinking those guys, not anytime soon. Because they don't suck by any stretch of the imagination. They're still good cards. They don't really suck. I don't know. I've seen LR Beerus like 18, like barely, like SA6, barely 18 key super attack, no crits, hit for like 7.5 million. So I don't think he sucks. I think he just takes a certain way to make him work. I could see an LRZ fighters, not an LR Krillin, but LRZ fighters, where like, there's a rare chance they can transform. Krillin, Krillin transforms into owned Krillin. Yamcha transforms into dead Yamcha. Tien and Chiaotzu transform into fuck this shit, we're getting out of here, Tien and Chiaotzu. So that'd be kind of a cool LR card to have, right? Alrighty. Almost 8,500. That's sick and disgusting at so many different levels. Hashtag LR Krillin it. Oh! That would be a troll LR. Would be nice and as an April Fool's joke. Oh yeah, no, I think that'd be fucking awesome. How long until the World Tournament? Bruno, just know, man, it's 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay? 1 hour and 45 minutes. If you guys are ever curious when things are going to happen, there's this thing called the news, and as long as your 3rd grade teacher and your 2nd grade teacher didn't screw up, you should know how to read time by now. There's multiple ways of reading time. You've got digital clocks, you've got even like audio projections. If you lived in the 90s, you had popcorn. Even your laptop will say time, your tablet will say time, your phone will tell you the time. It's all very scientific, really it is. New subscriber, Bruno. I appreciate the sub, man. I am not intrinsically racking your balls, just, you know, have a little fun. My daughter made a sundial. You see, this is a sundial. It's very elaborate. I don't think she fully understands how it works, and I don't understand how it works. But even this can help you tell time, in theory. I love that, actually. She was so excited. She was so proud. She drove by with my dad the other day after school and says, "Dad, I made you a sundial." And she shows it to me through the window. And I look at him like, "Oh, that's so cool." Goku Black. Nate, when Super Saiyan 3 Bardock will be coming to global? Yeah, there's a lot of speculation up in the air. Originally, it was supposed to be like the 8th. Like, they would just drop Bardock, you know, randomly, right after the World Tournament. I haven't heard word on that shit since. Like, after the last update, not this one this week, but the one a couple weeks ago, or last week, that was kind of the word, was that Bardock and Tapion would drop together, which was kind of cool and kind of crazy and insane at the same time. That was supposed to be after the World Tournament next week. But now there's crazy rumor floating around, which we went over a little while ago with, you know, Renzi's stuff, about instead of it being, you know, Bardock and Tapion, now they're kind of flirting with the idea of awakening the Universe 6 crap and the, you know, and releasing Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku. So yeah, no, it was different. Your teacher did fuck up, but you know how to tell time. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Rico. Oh, Rico Maru. Fuck off, gaming. Gaming and Black Super Saiyan, you've now been permanently banned from the channel. Bye-bye. Mind you, it's a voluntary ban, though. Hashtag troll Nate. Hey, you guys can troll me. That's fine. I just won't pay attention to my tablet anymore, and I'll just start talking to you guys without even looking at the tablet. Guys, I woke up this morning, I was scraping my toenails, and I ended up with a really weird blue fungus. Is something wrong about that? Is anybody here a doctor or going through some kind of medical training and telling me about this blue fungus that smelled an awful lot like Kool-Aid? Like, Nate thinks he's being funny, but it's just weird and depressing. Do I still play Fighters? I have not played Fighters now in 2 months, El Patron. I don't even have the DLCs. I had no interest, honestly. I played for like the first 2 weeks. I enjoyed it. I just looked at it and thought, you know what? There's just no way that my style of streaming can mesh with this game, because it requires so much concentration, and I gotta be able to read comments, and you know, either I'm reading comments or I'm playing the game. And if I'm playing the game, there's no way I can concentrate on that without like voice audio and everything else. And it's just like, no. So I gotta figure out something to do with Fighters. Oh, Zadal Munzer, how's it going with the rainbowing of my second LR Broly? Oh, thank you for asking. I'm actually at 90% on the TUR Broly. And when I do get him to rainbow, I will go ahead and awaken him to LR status. I'm delighted that you asked. Thank you so much. I'll probably just permanently reverse one of the two, but eh. Schmear. Where are the stones at? What do you mean, Tim? What do you mean, where are the stones at? The stones are where the stones are. They're in their little stone home. You have kids, so you're guessing it's blue Kool-Aid powder? Oh! Rico with the advanced daddy diagnostic. Nice. Frostbite. What's up? What's up, Frostbite? Am I grinding World Tournament tonight? A little bit. Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue, we are going to be doing a little bit of World Tournament grinding. I plan to go for about a half hour, so till about midnight my time, into the World Tournament. This stream is more or less kind of the pre-show, you know, kind of the parking lot party. You know, we're doing a little tailgate party right now before the game starts. Blue Piccolo is going to be picking it up pretty much during my stream at the end, and we'll transfer over to Blue. Let you guys have some place to go play and have fun. What do you mean the WAT on stream setting? What are you talking about, Ascensions? Kenny, what's going on? Talk to me, Kenny! What is it? Rico, would I like to use your Rainbow LR Broly? Nah. I don't give out the Rainbow LR Broly. Rainbow LR Broly doesn't come out to play but once every 3 or 4 years. Gaming Riggers to you, the time is 6:53. Timothy Alexander, hashtag salty, shriveled up, Slugman. You know, Tim, you probably shouldn't refer to Blue Piccolo as salty, shriveled up Slugman. I'm just saying, dude, it's not really kosher. Am I going to stream the World Tournament? For the most part, yeah, Goku Black. Tonight, like I said, is kind of it's the pregame, it's the tailgate party, which is all cool and whatever. We'll do a little bit of kind of intro World Tournament crap, maybe get a couple of runs through it. Tomorrow we will be doing a pretty good haul on World Tournament tomorrow night. Everything I have not been doing in streams for the last few months, we'll be doing tomorrow night. And that'll probably go for Saturday as well. We may do a Saturday day stream, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And if we do, we'll probably also do a Saturday evening stream as well. So there'll be plenty of day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 World Tournament grinding. Ascensions turned down for what? Oh. Got it. I've been good. How are you, Kenny? Gaming, how long till... Fuck you, gaming. Fuck you. He never said that. You did. Tim Alexander, you most certainly did. You called Blue Piccolo a salty, shriveled up slugman. It's not my fault that you are so disrespectful to the great and amazing mind that is Blue Piccolo. I honestly don't understand why he keeps you around. It must be out of some misguided faith or hope that he can save such a wretch as you. But anyway, Tim, it's all good. What's up, Ruben? How are you, man? Trolling joke from the song Turned Down for What? Got it. Alright. Super Saiyan. Dokkan banner is so strong. All your rainbow units went back to SSRs. Why, Nate? Yeah, the Nate Dokkan banner? Yeah. Yeah, if you guys tried pulling on the Nate SA Dokkan banner, you were probably going to be a little bit disappointed by what you were going to find. A whole bunch of heartache. Let's see. Willy Magica. You apologize in advance because I know you probably answered this. No. Willy, for your own safety, you need to step back behind the cage. The hungry lion is angry. Rawr. Willy, just for you, man. Hour and a half. Now move on. Move on, mortal. Part of the pre-show, because you're not worth it to be the main show. Oh, gangster chicken nugget with the shade. No, it's just that most people are infatuated with World Tournament, and they're like, well, World Tournament started, I'm out of here, boys, bounce! And they leave. So streaming that first night of World Tournament, if you're streaming during the World Tournament, that's kind of like, nobody really gives a shit. I mean, I do. But there's no reason for me to stay at past midnight, and especially if I have to be at work at 6. So, yeah. Go for number 1 in the World Tournament. Yeah! No, Patron. Maybe number 7. I'm going for lucky 7. Now, this World Tournament, we're going to grind just a little bit. Pay all so much my donos to you. Ah! What will I ever do without Tim's donos? You know, Tim, you shouldn't be mad at me, because you're the one calling poor Mr. Blue Piccolo the salty blue slugman. Shriveled up blue sluggy, salty blue slugman. It's not my fault, sir. It's not my fault, Tim. It's not my fault. You could have given more. Ah, darn it. Why do I think of the STR Gohan as support for Broly? Oh, STR Goku's? Oh, the Gokua? For the Resurrected Warrior? So you're looking for a support card for Broly on the Resurrected Warriors team. He doesn't give the key, but he does. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. It's the key that you need. It's not the attack links. Broly does enough on his own. You need the key, not the attack. I think that's a waste. I'll just be honest. I think it's a waste. Willie. Your pre-apology. Ascensions, getting ready for your trip to China. You're going to, if I may take a job. Nice, dude. Oh. Ruben, hashtag floor lava. Floor es lava. Und lava. Vanessa Brooks, you just pulled Freaky Strategy Boo. Freaky Strategy? Which one is that? Which, like, is that the physical one? It's gotta be the physical Boo, right? The physical Super Boo that turns into the Boo tanks. He's actually a really good unit. He's kind of the physical seal tanks of the physical Boo seal tanks of the Extreme Fizz team. He's just not quite as good, but yeah, he's a good card. Actually gives Full Power Frieza a linking buddy. Well, here's the thing, Zedao. I would 100% agree with you. Currently in this game, it is not worth it to try to grind anywhere into the top 100. But once the orbs become a thing in Dokkan Battle, where you can get from the World Tournament like tens of thousands of colors of every, or orbs of every color, and you know, and you end up with like enough to Rainbow Star 8 cards or something. Yeah, you get to that point, and it becomes completely worth it to just burn every fucking stone you can get your hands on. That's a freaking joke. He is a Blue Piccolo as a pickle. But what is a Piccolo? The hell just happened? I lost you, boys! I've lost you! Hold on. Am I reconnecting? Yeah, I lost it! We've completely lost it. Alright, give me a second here. It's only gonna take a moment. Let's see. We'll go this way with it. Okay. Hold on to get my gameplay back. That's just annoying. Guild site sync. Open that up. We'll run another round of side sync here. There we go. Alright, now we're back up. Let me just resize this little thing real fast. Bam. Bam. Bring back my presentation mode so I can run it from my phone. And... good. Let that get back in the game. Sorry about that, guys. For whatever reason, side sync was like, hey, Nate, you think you can play with me? Fuck you, Nate. Woo! Alright. And we're back up and running. Good times. I think we were talking about salty pickle. Am I muted in the Discord in Blue's Discord? Okay. Alright. Well, that's fine. I'll just get unmuted tomorrow. I'm totally cool with that. I need Super Saiyan 3 Broly to complete all or extreme. Stream is lagging on your end. Yeah, I bet it is. Tim, I'm guessing it might be. I'm keeping an eye on everything. I just got the stream up and running. The side sync software crashed on me a minute ago. So thanks guys for hanging around for a second. I'm just kind of seeing how clean that looks. A little laggy. I'm not directly connected, so we'll see how that runs. I remember that. You can rainbow 50 units, 10 for each type, and then there's like worth like, especially considering how much orbs cost in global, but if they do that on global to start, yep. Changes AGL to STR and gives 2 key and boosts blah 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 blah. Ascensions, how many Vegeta? I pulled 1. Shut up, Kenny! I pulled 1. Super Ghost Tanks, what's up, bro? I'll be right back. Stream is solid. Okay, yeah. I figured it would be. It just, for whatever reason, I was connected wired through my USB-C, and it wasn't. It just crashed on us. I mean, you guys saw what happened. I ended up having to close the program down on the computer, close it down on my phone, restart everything on the phone and the computer, and then just move forward from there. And it worked. It's annoying, but it is what it is, right? It's whatever. Let's see, Frostbite, what do you got? STR Janemba, LR Broly, LR Frieza, Hit, Omega, and Gokua. Okay, for STR Janemba. That's fine. Yeah, no. That team looks like it'll work just fine. That's actually the team close enough. That's a close team to what I used during the last World Tournament. Options, bring a friend Rose. Every STR friend Rose you find, bring them. And then just try to get that Rose to tag team with your LR Broly. And you're golden, man. Because that'll give you the key that you need. That'll also give you a little extra attack and everything else. Just run the Rose beforehand. Kenny, you only got 1 of each. I know, I'm right there with you, Kenny. 1 of each. Ryan Hakar, 25,000. What's up, Ryan? How are you, man? How are you? How are you today? Impotent Mystery is here as well. Impotent, how the hell are you, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream, Infinite Impotent Mystery. Almost 8,400. More gems than I'll need for a while, probably. Take random gems. Always take random gems.
I am the one that will defeat you.
Ryan Akar, thank you very much for your follow over on Twitch, dude. Welcome to the Grinders Cove, and I most appreciate it. Thank you. Work. You're doing good. Impotent is doing good. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. That's always a good thing. It makes the heart aflutter. What rank or what world tournament rank goals do you guys have? I mean, I imagine a lot of you are not really caring about any kind of rank grinding goals, but I'm always interested to see where where you guys are what you're trying to go to. Nate, is this a good world tournament team? What do you got? AGL Rose is your leader. LR Majin Vegeta, Intelligent Chiaotzu, Tech Jocko, Intelligent Raditz. It's kind of one of those teams where it's like you're afraid you're gonna die, so I mean it's a safe team. It's not a great team though. You're gonna lose out on a lot of points. Rico 122.21. Love it. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the Grinders Cove on Twitch. Rico on Twitch. I think it's a team that's gonna hold you back. Zadao, Monzer, Dam, which becomes really good for the Universe Survival team. Impotent, I'm doing alright, man. I'm not tired yet. We're gonna go to midnight on the West Coast. We're gonna do a 3-hour stream. So this stream, like I've said before, is kind of the tailgate party of the streams tonight. You know, a lot of guys are gonna do streams after the the World Tournament begins. I'm doing my stream before, chatting with you guys, talking about the World Tournament, just about to start. It will start. We'll go over what's in the World Tournament. I'll do a few runs. Oh, look at that lag. I'll do a few runs, and we'll call it a night. Rico has mastered the Ultra Instinct. Ooh. Willie, top 1 million is your goal. There's no, well, considering not even 1 million people play the World Tournament, Willie, when you think that not even 1 million people even play in the World Tournament, you probably have maybe 200 to 300,000 people total playing the World Tournament before it actually ends. And that's just people, a lot of that, if 300,000 people play, about 200,000 of that are just kind of alt accounts that people log into, collect some stones, and maybe do 1 or 2 wins in the World Tournament just to get some prizes for their alt accounts and get some stones for that, and then they log out and they don't touch it again. So usually competitive-wise, there might be 100,000 players in the World Tournament, and usually out of that 100,000 player base, maybe 25 to 30,000 are considered committed, active players, or even just active players. In this World Tournament, I don't think there will even be that many committed active players. Rico, you're here and there, you're everywhere. Yep. Kenny, you talked yourself into going back in, but then saw Blues 1,000 stone poles. Yeah. Kenny, I'm so glad I have no money right now to go back in deep with. I'm so grateful for that. Million? Yeah. No, I heard you correctly, Willie. There's no 1 million players playing Dokkan, period. 1 million people don't play this game. You at least want some Kais? No, just go through the missions. Get the missions done. Get your Kais. There are 6 Kais available in missions. Grab those Kais, boys. Get yourself to 10 million points. You're going to use your villains team. Your Rose has 3 dupes, and your LR has 1 dupe. There you go. 1 dupe and LR Broly. That sounds nice there, Nick Berg. Sounds very nice. What time is the World Tournament going to come out tonight? You guys are looking at 1 hour and 15 minutes until the World Tournament drops here on Global. Hour and 15 minutes, guys. Asgard, ABM. Hello from Spain. Good morning, Spain. How are you, Asgard? Oh, yeah. Willie, if you've been playing the game as long as I do and you've been in touch with the people who know the numbers in the game as long as I have, you tend to learn how this game works and who plays it, how many people play it, and how they play it. It's just something I've learned. The now Mon's there, especially since there is literally nothing worth it on this banner. Yep. In particular, if at least they had changed the old LR Piccolo. Well, why would they do it? Zidao, they're holding off for the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament to give us the new LR Piccolo, or LR Tien and Chaozu. So they just won't do it because there's no reason to. You know? We gotta get to 22 first. Plain and simple, man. We got 2 World Tournaments before we'll see that LR. Just make your peace with the fact... Oh, no. No. Okay, alright. I'm pointing at it. I was pointing at my computer because it was starting to threaten to fucking crash on SideSync again. I was gonna get pissed. 7:13 in Spain. I figured it was 7:13. I figured it was morning over there. I'm on the west coast of the U.S., so it's 11:30. It's 10:30. 10:15 at night. Would it be wise to have 2 AoE units for World Tournament, Intelligent Raditz, and then a friend LR Broly? It depends on your team. If all you have is Raditz, then yeah, whenever you can find an LR Broly, use them. Just make sure you've got support cards on your team that can get Broly's super attack off. Because you gotta remember, you're only getting 3 ki on that team. So getting Broly's super attack off, if you're using a friend, you know, Broly doesn't give himself any ki. So maybe consider bringing units that'll buff Broly's super attack. There is a Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku that'll give Broly 3 ki. There is a Intelligence Turles that'll give Broly 3 ki if he has 50% health or more when his turn comes up. Plus he buffs a little bit on the attack side, and that'll also help out Turles. There's the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that'll buff the Broly. There is, on the STR front, you've got some of the older World Tournament cards like Launch, as well as the Bulma with the fucking bazooka. They both give +2 ki to everybody, regardless. Rose, Black, STR Rose, they all give +3 ki to all villain types. So, I mean, and plus there's also the support cards. You got Hit that can give 3 ki plus 40% attack and defense. So you want to make sure you stack your team. If you're going to be trying to run as many STR Brolys as you can, stack your team so that they can get off their super attacks. Will have an easier time getting off. That's really what you need to do. It doesn't matter what the other cards do. You just rotate. Here comes Broly. Boom. Wipe the field. Move on. Rinse, repeat. That's what the World Tournament boils down to. It's less about anything else and just getting Broly's attack off and move forward. Yeah. Yeah, Asgard, you're looking about an hour and 15 minutes from now. The start of the World Tournament for you, bro. No, it's not. Stream is not down. The stream is not down. William Majika, the stream is not down. Quit bullshitting me. You just started around Christmas, but a lot of people consider you lucky because of your units. Well, that happens, Chicken Nugget. Luck happens, dude. If we get them in the 22nd World Tournament, because this Intelligence Trunks took around 2 years to show up. Well, we will get them in the 22nd World Tournament, okay? This Intelligence Trunks did not take us 2 years to get. Okay, here's the difference. There's a difference between it being 2 years since it was released on JP and 2 years for us to get it, okay? It's actually only, it has been a long time. Don't get me wrong. It has been a very long time since just before the AGL Vegito came out, which was November of, well, yeah, about November. Let's just say November. November of 2016. Okay, that's a little less. Well, it's about. Let's just say about 18 months. So you're not looking at 2 years. You're looking at about 18 months. They held onto this unit because it was highly unpopular when it came out. Nobody wanted it. Even back then, it was a bullshit unit nobody wanted. If you hear anybody trying to say, well, back in the day, he was a good unit. No, he wasn't. No, back in the day, nobody wanted this crappy unit. He was bullshit then. He's still bullshit now. They weren't awakening Trunks cards at the time. This Trunks might get an awakening in the next month or two and might be a better unit because of it. But even then, if you've been playing the game for any period of time, it's not going to do you any good. You never take sensu beans. You just nuke the field with Broly. That's the thing. I don't even nuke. I think nuking's kind of dead at this point. There's no real reason to even nuke the field either. I mean, what's your leader? I mean, what are you bringing for a leader? Why would you just bring only orbs? I mean, once you get to 24 key on LR Broly or 12 key on Easy A Broly, they don't hit any harder. They're not actual nuke units. If you're bringing your STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku as your lead, you're really kind of playing a really kind of a scary game, man. Playing a real scary game. Because you're going to get supered, you're going to get hit really hard, you're going to be taken out before you have a chance to get through it. JTK, what's up, man? Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch, JTK. Appreciate it, man. See you later, Nate. You're out. See you later, Seaworthy. Thank you very much for popping in, hanging out with us. Hello, JTK. How's it going? How's it hanging, my Twitch brother? Kind of the whole nuking meta is kind of a dead meta once you get, because if your idea is to try to get through the times 30 difficulty with nuking, you'll find yourself in a bad position. If you're trying to get through 20 times difficulty, it's difficult, but you can do it. That'll work. STR Omega meta? Okay. Like the 70% team? Doing good, just waiting for the tournament? Well, you got about an hour to go live, man. Still got about an hour, so just kind of hang out. We're doing a little tailgate party here, just kind of hanging out, doing our own thing. So just hang out with us. It's all cool, man. We're going to be doing the World Tournament when it pops up in about an hour. Can you explain what... Can I explain what nuking is? New player here. Okay. Yeah. Badant. Nuking is a term that was coined to describe a couple of... It's a multi-step process. Step one, you need to have what is considered a nuke leader, and that is one of the several leader cards in the game. You've got the AGL Golden Frieza, you've got the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Goku, you have the Intelligence Super Baby 2 Vegeta, you have the Physical Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and then there's also the STR Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, the Kid Goku, okay? Those are all kind of base leaders, okay? They all have a leader skill where they all give to their respective color type, plus 30% per orb obtained, so plus 30% attack per colored orb obtained. So if you're running the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Goku, then for every 30%, or for every Tech orb you obtain per card, their attack goes up by 30%. So it's kind of cool. So that's part one. You need to have one of those requisite nuke leaders, and in the game there are other kind of semi-nuke leaders or small nuke leaders. There's like an STR Goten, the Family Kamehameha, which is kind of a rainbow nuke leader that can kind of do the same thing for any color type, but it's only 7%. It's not very effective, but It really works when you use it in conjunction with a card that is a nuker card. And how do you know what a nuker card is? STR Raditz, the AGL Go Tanks, the Tech Cell is kind of the best nuker in the game. Every color type has 1 or 2 or 3 of these nuking characters. How do you know if they're a nuking character? You look at their passive, and they'll have a similar passive to the leader skill. It'll say for every X colored orb obtained, you'll receive an additional percentage buff to your attack. So, using the example of the Tech Super Saiyan Blue Goku as your leader, paired that with the Tech Dokkan Fest Cell, which will give you 17, right, or 15%, an additional 15% attack and defense per any colored sphere that you obtain. That stacks with the 30% you get from the leader skill, and if you're running a secondary leader with it, now you're getting 75% attack up for every tech sphere that you obtain. On top of that, if you use the color changing orb items, so that's step 2 is to have the nuke character with a passive. Step 3 is to use the orb changing items. Okay, there's poires and there are oolongs. Okay, poires and oolongs, because they're shapeshifters, they change the orb colors. So basically, if you did a full field orb change, you would have, like for tech, you'd have to use a tech orb changer, so AGL to tech, STR to AGL, physical to STR, and intelligent to physical. So then you start off the field, you turn all the ints into fizzes, and then you turn all those fizzes into STRs, all the STRs into AGLs, and then all the AGLs into techs. Ideally, you could have up to 23 to 24 tech orbs, each and every one of them giving you plus 75% attack with that particular unit, the tech cell, with the double Super Saiyan Blue Goku leads. All of that combined together adds up, and your tech cell back in the day when this was huge, no crits or anything else to do with the dupe system or anything else, but tech cell could routinely hit for 6, 7, 8 million damage with that kind of setup. Okay, that got a lot of people through early Dokkan events back when that became a thing. Really helped out with a lot of early meta players. That meta's since been kind of washed away. 6, 7 million, still a cool number, but for how much setup is required to get it, it's just kind of a wasted effort at this point. I want to make sure I get that super chat real quick. Tim Alexander, another $1.99 dono. He meant you muted in the fighters chat. Yeah, I know. Oh no, I'm muted in the fighters chat. All right, Tim, I appreciate it, man. Alright guys, so that hopefully is a full-on crash course on what is nuking for the noobs. If you guys are ever curious about it and you think you've got one of those nuke leaders, or you have something that might work as a nuke leader, just do a little bit of research on what the card passives do, what the leader skills do, kind of pair them up, do a little experimenting, see how that works for you, and just considering how much work goes into making it work, it's really a dead meta. It's kind of semi-usable in the World Tournament, but it's really not, you know. Raditz will be holding you back a little bit. Okay, I missed something. Maybe nuking can be used again when Tech Cell gets his EZA, because they'll probably boost what he already has. Yeah, but it might not even be that good of a boost. I mean, it might be. It'd be kind of cool if it goes from, was he at 15% to maybe 25%. I think it'd be fun, but it's more of a gimmick at that point. I mean, seriously, just considering how much work you have to put into the meta to really make the meta work, to make it effective. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yep, thanks for the in-depth explanations. Yeah, no problem, Badette. Ascensions. Do I have him rainbowed? Really have not used him. Which one? What are we talking about it, Kenny? I missed it. Probably. KGK33, have ran him rainbowed, and he's okay. Panda plays. You're out, ho. See you later, Panda. Thanks for popping in for a little bit, bro. But not World Tournament worthy. Hector Obregon. Nate, what's my PlayStation name? My PSN. Nate SA the Legend. Nate SA, like my channel, underscore the underscore legend. Legend. I ran out of space. I didn't have enough character space with the D. So Nate SA underscore the underscore legend. Legend. Alright. So yeah, it's not quite the same as I would like to have had. Running Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku, risky but fun. Oh yeah, it's fun. Amaya, do I play Dragon Ball FighterZ? I do. I haven't played Fighters for a while, but I did do a few streams when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. I haven't bought any of the DLC characters. I haven't actually played in about 2 months. I played for about 3 weeks, and then I just kind of just lost interest. After I do the move and I get everything set up, I might do a little bit more. I might do another fighter stream someday. We'll see. But I do Fighters. I enjoyed it. I was one of the earlier adopters of some combos and stuff and getting that all worked up. I enjoyed what I was doing, and I was getting pretty good. It'll take me a little while. I kind of, after a while, decided I wanted to learn to play on a fight stick instead of through the controller, because I like being very particular and very solid with my combinations with fighting games, and the PS4 controller that I have, which is just the stock PS4 controller, kind of failed me more than I'd like to admit. Who knows if they can make the tech cell broken like an orb changer and nuker, or nuker with all orbs having different boosts. He could be really good. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just curious to see how what they decide to do with him. A Harney Lolly. Would I smash Brienne? Not Brienne, but Brienne de Chateau, maybe. Maybe Brienne de Chateau, but not after she has her transformation. Brienne. 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 Fuck that shit. No thank you. Impudent. Imagine if they changed Dokkan events to where you just fight the boss in one fight and not spread over like 5. Somehow bring nuke units back into the game. Yeah, but see, that's the whole reason. When nuking was the meta, so back when we had the original Dokkan Fests, right? You had, for the original Dokkan Fest, you had STR Broly, which is just one stage. You had Tech Cell, which is just one stage, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is technically 2 stages, but it is technically one stage because the physical stage is easy peasy. And back then, to do 1,000,000 damage was hell hard, no matter what. And you had to do it in, what, 6, 7, 8 turns or whatever before you got your ass kicked. So, nuking on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku stage was doable. You just had to get past the first stage and then do the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It began to be a little bit more of a problem when you got to the Majin Buu issues, because Buu has 2 transformations, to get through and to beat it. But you could easily power through it with a We Gotta Power link that was introduced. It made it very easy to get through it with even the crappy farmable Saiyaman number 1 and Saiyaman number 2 units. Kind of moving past that, nuking was still kind of an option for like Gogeta. STR Gogeta you could get through it with. Janemba you could nuke to get past Janemba if you really wanted to. Ultimate Gohan was probably the first real challenge because he had such a severe debuff. Unfortunately, when Ultimate Gohan came out, they fucked up on Global, and they made it where he didn't have that debuff. So he was really easy to beat. You didn't have to have the requisite Majin Buu category team with no key links. You just had to go in there and beat the crap out of them. Gogeta could one-shot him, and you were done. Where on JP, STR Gogeta had to hit 6 or 7 times to beat him, and there was no extra attacks or crits or anything else. So yeah, there were just different things to do back then. But yeah, once they started introducing the multi stages on the different bosses and shit, and especially once they introduced the fact that you had to have more HP. When the 70% second gen God tier cards came out, that was the end of nuking. You just couldn't afford it. You had to have 150,000, 200,000 HP in order to get past some of these Dokkan events. Just to get past it. If you were to sit there and try to do a double nuke leader or try to do a single nuke leader, yeah, you were done. There was just no way to get past it. And nuking has been dead since then. Willie. 360 free FAQ. You got LR Bojack. Good for you, bro. Hector Obregon, you're out, Nate. Good night, bro. Gonna rest for a few hours before the World Tournament grind. Well, good luck to you, man. We have 1 hour, guys, till World Tournament, for those who are asking. 1 hour. Alright? Nate, you would like to know your opinion. Alright. If they'll also Extreme Z Awaken OG STR Gogeta, since he's part of the OG 3-key 3000 meta. Well, here's the thing. It may not have anything to do with the 3000 key meta. That might not be what they're going on about. At first glance, it looks like it. But if you look at JP, units that are currently getting the Extreme Z Awakening beside the free-to-play units are units that you can buy with the STR or the red stone during the anniversaries and the super sales, right? And in Japan, the red stones will purchase all of the OG 3000 and plus 3 key units. It also purchases all of the the other Dokkan Fest units of the time. Your Tech Beerus, your Intelligent Janemba, your Physical Kid Buu, the STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That's actually it. But on top of that, it also allows you to purchase the Family Kamehameha Trio. You can get the Goku, the Goten, and the Gohan are purchased with that stone as well. And now those 3 cards are getting the Extreme Z Awakening treatment as well. The only thing that all of the current Dokkan Fest Extreme Z Awakening cards have, as well as the Family Kamehameha units have in common, is that they all can be bought with that red stone. So if it is based off of the red stone being the main driving factor on what cards are getting the Extreme Z Awakening unit stuff for now, Gogeta is off that list currently. So Gogeta may never get that treatment. It would suck, but it's possible we may never see it. No, I did not. I did not get LR Bojack. I wish I had, but I did not. Kim Jong-cool. Damn! I know. What's up, Kim Jong-cool? Mike Hawk. Kachidaze. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
I am neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will defeat you.
DBZ Fan 1001 has just joined the Grinders Cove. Thank you, sir, for your follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Kim Jong-cool looking at STR Cell for attack all, but he has about... the STR Cell is not as great of an attack all unit. I'll be 100% with you on that. He's okay, but he's not that great. Alright? Just give me a heads up on that. I plan on trying to run 2 different teams during this World Tournament. The STR Janemba, as well as the STR Rose. So obviously I'm going to be trying to go for a full-on... I'm just going to see which one runs better. I feel the STR Rose team is going to be easier to tank with. But I'm curious to see if the STR Janemba team might be a little easier to maybe get Broly at full attack power. Impudent Mystery. I know they're doing it for the Broly batch units. I already talked about it. The Family Kamehameha Trio. That's the Broly batch units. And like I said, those 3 cards you can buy with the redstone on JP. That's what I was talking about. Yep, it didn't pass your mind that they are considering the units from the redstones. So it's possible they could also do it for the 2nd gen God Leads. Yeah, they could do it eventually with the Bluestone units. That is possible. But I wouldn't expect to see it till probably at least the 4th year anniversary on JP. That's a long ways out. But yeah, it's entirely possible. DBZ Fan. We're doing great, bro. How are you? Sit down, Monzer. Yep. Man, you got a question. Yeah, shoot, dude. What are the thoughts on using the STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on an STR team? DBZ Fan, it's not a bad idea. That's not a bad question. That's a good one. He's not going to hit hard. He's not. Don't worry about his first stunning. He's useful. His role is to be sat on the rotation. Okay, so Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's role is to be put on the rotation, only brought into use whenever you're about ready to get super attacked in stage 1 in like 30 times difficulty, 25 times difficulty at the extreme higher limits of World Tournament. Alright, so if you can burn, if you have a seat open that can burn, that you're just going to constantly rotate and stay in rotation 3, and then that way, if it comes up where your Broly can't attack first in a later stage, and you just don't want to get super attacked at the very beginning, before you have a chance to even attack, then you swap Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta over, you put him into position 1, and then you have your one-shot AoE unit start off in position 2 to give you that extra benefit of, you know, being able to survive. That would be his only purpose in the World Tournament, not to be used as a standalone unit or to be used as a constant tank. He is there as kind of a last-ditch emergency, and he is easily replaced with a Ghost Usher. Honestly, a Ghost Usher probably does a better job. It's more reliable, and it's 100% guaranteed to protect you in that situation where you're late in the tournament and you're trying to get all your wins, and you're at the 30 times difficulty, and your opponent in the finals or the semifinals is going to attack first. That's where the Usher goes. The Usher would be a much better use than the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Willie, you're out. Good luck. See you later, Willie. Have a good night, man. Kim Jong-Cool, you're testing the STR Rose and the Resurrected Warriors. Wish you had LR Broly. Easy A will have to do. Yep. He uses him because his defense is just so bullshit. Yeah, well, that's what I was explaining, yeah. But I'm just saying on a practical purpose, for a team that should be pretty automatic, a one-shot kill team, he's not going to be your average hitter. He's not there for defense. He's there in lieu of a Ghost Usher. And if you're able to use a Ghost Usher on a regular basis, if you've got hundreds of them sitting in your account, then there's no reason not to use Super Saiyan. There's no reason to use Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. If you are running out in the World Tournament of Ghost Ushers, then yes, by all means, burn your Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Use him early and often. The Horny Loli. You're going to be playing a blue Vegeta tech theme. I think that would be okay. I mean, it'll be okay. Just don't think that if you've got units that can counter, that those counters are going to help you any. In the long run, I've told you guys this before, and a lot of you guys understand it now, but the concept of using counters for a long period of time is a double-edged sword. It is actually a band-aid. It doesn't actually help you in the World Tournament. Counters are considered normal attacks that can actually knock the enemy out, and a normal attack is graded anywhere between, at most, half the points you can get for a super attack, but more than likely between a quarter and an eighth of the points that you can get for, against a super attack. So if you're going to get, 2,000, 3,000 points for a super attack, if you counter and knock out the enemy, that counter is going to give you, maybe 1,000, but more than likely you're going to be looking at 500 to 320 points for that counter knocking out the enemy. And if you get attacked 3 or 4 times, sure, it's nice that you're surviving, right? But what's that surviving doing for you when you have to grind twice as hard as everybody else around you just to maintain, a decent rank, right? Whenever I see super teams I'm going up against, I lick my lips, because that's a hot knife through butter when I'm trying to fly through the ranks. It's the easiest way to know that you're going to be able to go through the ranks, because you're in a nice patch of a whole bunch of super type enemies. You know that your extreme team is going to get maximum points against them. You know that your Broly is going to AoE and super attack against them. And I get it. You guys have to do what you have to do in order to survive. Just don't be confused as to why you're not able to grind through the World Tournament at a consistent click. You got to be, that. Why is it that I'm just not moving through yet? These other guys are just boom, boom. Last day I started at 30,000 rank and I ended up at, you know, 1200, you know, and I didn't do that much grinding. I only did 15 wins. You know, that's why. Those little things, how the points are tabulated in the game, those little things actually add up and matter in the long run, you know? And I'm not saying that just because you don't have these cards that your team is going to suck. No, it just means you're going to have to work a little harder. And I fully understand that this is what you have to do to survive. I'm just letting you guys know, be aware of that's what's going on, so that when you do pull other cards, a strong AoE, a good extreme team, when you do pull those cards, you can start using them correctly and get yourself out of the funk of not, you know, of putting in too much work and not getting enough return. Okay? It's more of a it's just a warning on why things are not going for you. Good agility team for your LR Vegeta. Either a Resurrected Warriors team, which is this intelligent Golden Frieza Angel, or you could run a Super 17 team with AGL Golden Frieza. You could run. You have 893 Ghost Ushers. Yeah, I've got 999. I never use them. Even in the World Tournament, I might use 15 or 20. I've had 999 now for like almost 2 years. I just never use them anymore. But they're somewhat useful, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, Resurrected Warriors team would be a good one. Extreme AGL team works well. Super Vegito as your lead can work. The AGL Super Vegito as your lead. The physical Super Vegito might be a decent option to look into, because you can run Majin Vegeta on that team because it's the Majin Buu category, and then you could just run a AGL Rose or a STR Rose friend to help give you more ki for your Majin Vegeta, or you could run the STR Rose team, which would work great because Majin Vegeta is a great AGL card to put on that team, and then you can run it with some other good extreme rainbow cards. I don't know, dude. Let's see. D3K41N. Guys, how many times do we need to wait until the... How much longer till the World Tournament? We have 45 minutes, man. 45 minutes. Kakarot, you made it again. Welcome back, Kaki. Just in time for the World Tournament to start. Do I play the JP version? Oh, Dokkan. So they got a question. Is it possible to beat Super Battle Road? Okay. With a Super Saiyan 3 team. You're not talking about Super Battle Road, you're talking about Boss Rush. Super Battle Road is the one that requires that you take a 120 team or a type or a color type extreme or super type specific team into, and you're going up against the 4 different stages. That's Super Battle Road. What you're talking about is the Boss Rush, and yes, it is. It is entirely possible to beat any levels of Boss Rush with any of the category teams. It's completely doable. You just have to have good cards on those category teams, with crits and double attacks and dodges and other such goodies also, but yeah, any of them can do it. Hybrid Saiyan, same thing. What do I think about AGL Golden Frieza or STR Rose team? I don't think an AGL Golden Frieza is a great team to go with. I'll be honest. You're talking like for nuking? No. Nah, bro. Keep away from nuking in the World Tournament at this point. Nuking is just a... No. You're gonna have a lot of heartache if you do nuking. Well, Kim Jong-Kool, the reason why it feels really tough to get super attacks off with Majin Vegeta is because he does not have good key links. Okay? That's his big problem. You're gonna have a hell of a hard time getting to 18 key with him because he's not the best linking card in the game. And for an LR, that's even worse, especially when he has to get to 18 key to be of super use on that team. Anyway, I'm playing global, man. Global. King dab on him. Dab on him. Dab on them haters. I am a global man. Goshen raid. Aw. Nipa noob. Thank you very much for the Goshen raid. Welcome. Blue Rose. When is the Dragon Ball Legends coming? I believe in June, right? So a few weeks. Well, Nate, it's you're beat, you're tired. Almost 3 a.m. Yep, no problem, bro. Have a good night, man. Goshen raid. Woohoo! Goshen Gamer has joined the stream. Goshen's my friend, my compadre, my bosom buddy. How the hell are you, dude? And Lord Jeff, welcome to the channel, dude. Nipa Noob, hello there, sir. DBZ Fan 1001, this is the team that you're going to use. Intelligent Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, okay. Easy A, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, okay. Tech Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, of course. Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. STR Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku, kind of figured as much. Great Ape and STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Not a bad team. I mean, if you could ever get the Fizz tanks instead of the Tech tanks, you'd probably be in better shape. And that might be one of the reasons why you're having a hard time getting through that stage. But, I mean, as long as they're all critted out and shit, and they've got plenty of dupes, there's no reason you can't beat that team, or use that team to beat the teams that you want to use. Did I remove? I didn't. Excellent. Let's see. Thanks. No problem. No problem, Blue. Sprang. Oh no, sorry. You meant having AGL Golden Frieza part of your Rose lead. Okay, yeah. I've put AGL. I'm putting AGL Golden Frieza on my team because I don't have Majin Vegeta. I am putting AGL Golden Frieza on my team. It's kind of a no-brainer for me. I'm also decided to probably put Intelligent Janemba on the team. We'll see. I just to have on there, just so it's either Janemba or it's gonna be. I'll have to see how the key's working. If key's an issue, it'll go over to Turles. If it's not an issue, it'll go back to Janemba. Hey, Kaki, what's up, buddy? Goshens, small raid. Nah, you're fine, bro. Thank you very much. I think everyone fell asleep because there are still like 10 people in your chat. Nice, dude. Well, Goshens, I appreciate the little raid, man. I appreciate anything you got from me, bro. Thank you. DBZ fan, you don't have the physical Gotenks. Well, I figured you don't, and I'm just saying, the Tech Gotenks is good, but it's hard, especially on that team with all those links, to maintain what you need to maintain to get them off correctly. More power to you, man. Keep grinding, keep trying. Terry Bonkers! Long time no see, Terry. How are you? Night Berserker. Wow, a couple guys I haven't seen for a while. What's up, man? Bombay and Barack, 8 a.m. here. Let's let the grind begin. It's still got a little time, bro. Still got a little time. It doesn't link well with any intelligent or physical units, it seems. Yeah, no, he's not gonna. If you're talking about Majin Vegeta now. Alex Lopez, you pulled Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegito on your first single. You know, Night Berserker, fuck you. Oh, yeah. Oh, hi. Sprang, thank you for answering. Yeah, no problem, Sprang, no problem, bro. DBZ Fan World Tournament is gonna start soon. Half hour. A little more than a half hour. You wish you had LR Broly. LR Broly literally destroys World Tournament with his special. Yeah, DBZ Fan, I'm completely aware of it, man. I'll just give you a hint. I'll show you my team. Here is my team for the World Tournament. No, that's not it. Let's actually put together a team for the World Tournament. This will swap out. There we go. There it is. That's so much better. This is my team for the World Tournament. Yeah, no, I am completely aware of LR Broly's prowess in the World Tournament. Why LR Broly is Rainbow Starred, has been so for over a year now, as well as my TUR Broly with 3 paths open and 90% in the dupe system. So, yep, I am fully capable of knowing what Broly brings to the table. Hello there, Francoville. What's up, dude? Francovilla. What's up, brother? And Tats Sheen. What's going on, Tats? You have 183 AGL, 163 Tech Oolongs for LR Majin Vegeta. It's most likely not enough for it. It'll be enough for a while. It'll probably be enough, yeah. I don't want to say it's not going to be for you, bro. I think it'll be enough. Don't worry. Hold your horses. It'll be enough. Johnny always sad. Hold your horses. Would a mass Saiyan lead be too squishy for the World Tournament? Was that 50% for all types? Yeah, I don't think that's enough. I think you're going to be hurting for HP. Because you got to remember, that's only 50% HP. You're going to need more than that. Because the World Tournament, you're not getting anything from the friend stuff. It'll work fine to probably like 15 times difficulty or maybe even 20. But you'll probably, if you try to go past 20 times difficulty with that team and you're trying to get your 20 wins in a row, you're not going to make it. Not with that 50% HP buff. So, no, I don't think Mass Saiyan is going to be the answer for you guys. Emmanuel Cruz, how far do you think you can get in the tournament with your Super AGL team? Super Saiyan 4, Vegeta, Cauliflower, Kale, just for the links. Yeah, I know. Super Saiyan 3, Goku, Vegeta, and Bulma. You'll get fine, man. You'll be fine. Yeah, no, I got you. You'll be fine. I mean, the problem you're gonna face is not having the AOE units. So you're just gonna be, it'll be a slow go for you. Okay. World Tournament is not necessarily difficult. You can just stick around at the difficulty levels that you're trying to get to. Because, you know, your main goal in World Tournament is get your 20 win streak in a row. And then just kind of move on from there. Kakarot's just laughing his ass off over in the corner. People are just too eager. Yeah, I know they are. Grinding Vegeta Blue medals right now. You don't know the tournament. You didn't know the tournament was coming? It's been in the news for like 2 weeks now, bro. Literally 2 weeks. DBZ Fan 101, you wish you had some of the LRs you have in your JP. You have Broly, Androids, Ginyu Force. Well, yeah, the Goku Ginyu Forces, yeah. On JP, you're slowly getting the LR Androids on Global. You gotta farm. Yeah. That's cool. Gooberman 115, you're running LR Goku lead. Yeah, that's a good option too. If you've hit day 1000, which I'm about 8 days away at this point, but if you've hit day 1000 in global, you'll have the LR Goku, the 100% to all units, the +3 key to all units. He is the ultimate rainbow lead currently in the game, so he is a good option. Unfortunately, he sucks for your friends on your friends list because he doesn't provide anything for them. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do jack shit for them. So just consider that. But I get it. It's a competition. A lot of you who aren't used to the World Tournament don't fully understand it, don't realize that's not how the World Tournament works, but whatever. Do I recommend buying stones from other pages? Well, okay. I am sponsored officially through Z's Gaming Network. Burning my last stone, guys. And then we'll rank up just for the World Tournament. So being officially sponsored through Z's Gaming Network, I recommend him above everybody else. I trust him. However, knowing that he is just now getting caught up on some back orders, I would say hold off on purchasing stones from a lot of different vendors. Otherwise, you may be waiting for a while. And whoever you do purchase your stones from, please make sure they're legit. There are a lot of guys who, yeah, you'll still get stones from them, but you may lose your account in 6 to 9 months if, you know, they're doing a process that can be tracked back to your account, which there are a few different processes that can be traced back. You got Raditz, EZA Broly. Should you take LR Broly? I would take LR Broly. Although EZA Broly, if he's Rainbow Starred, he's a pretty cool hitter. But the LR Broly will clean up after himself, where the EZA Broly will not. Raditz is okay. He's not the greatest, though. You've already hit day 432. Nice. Huberman, you're going to be using EZA Broly for the AoE. Every 1 time 3 dupes. And is... yeah. Actually, can't the EZA Broly if you don't have LR Broly? Yeah. The EZA Broly can. He's okay. He's not as good, though. If you remember, his special can attack everyone. Yes. Yeah, the STR EZA Broly, he was the original AoE unit. Okay. He attacks hard. He does a good job. He will clear most of the field when he crits. When he doesn't crit against AGL types, he may have some issues. But those issues can be rectified if you're running an STR Rose on your team. Have your Rose super attack first. It'll give that extra little buff to the EZA Broly and allowing him pretty much to clear the entire field. Okay? So yes, STR EZA Broly can indeed run the field, depending how much work you put into the dupe system with him. Like mine's been Rainbow Starred for a while. I have a lot of Rainbow Stars in my account, guys. So he's EZA 140. He could probably run the field no problem. He's almost full-on LR status. He is not quite, though. Yes, SA means super attack. Only Raditz. I mean, special attack, super attack, it's the same thing, guys. No need to be... I mean, if you guys actually look at it in the game refers to it as special attack. But as far as colloquial for these kind of games go, they're generally regarded as super attacks, not specials. But anyway, it's tomato, it's the same thing. You don't have LR Broly on global, rip. Let's see, wipe my tablet off. I got little kid goober fingers all over this shit. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll have a quick look, make sure the World Tournament is not up randomly at 11 o'clock. Yep, got a half hour to go, guys. Good to know. We'll get our rank up, and then we'll just kind of hang out and talk for a little bit. I'll put the phone down for a minute and just relax. Talking on clearing everything every time LR Majin Vegeta, free dupes, clears everything with his AoE. I don't know if Majin Vegeta, without any dupes in his system, if he's just going through the 55% free, I don't know if Majin Vegeta can clear the entire field if you're going up against like Tech LR Rose, Tech Merge Zamas, Tech probably maybe Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Considering how hard it is to get that super attack off sometimes in the World Tournament with Majin Vegeta, I just don't know the validity of that card. And that's basically for me not having a lot of experience with that card, so I'm not trying to downplay it. I just can't make a judgment off of it. Huberman, team is LR Goku leader, Majin Vegeta, Tech, EZA Broly. Okay. Not a bad team, dude. Horny Loli, friend me. If you use Super Saiyan Blue Tech Vegeta, I'm not using Super Saiyan Blue Tech Vegeta, bud. Don't worry. I'm not. Only Raditz with STR Rose lead, fair enough. You'll have to see. I don't know how far your Raditz is in the dupe system. If your Raditz is Rainbow Starred and he gets crits off, he'll be able to clean out some of those units, but he's not going to crit every time, and I don't know how far he can actually hit. If he's not critting, how's he going to do against those physical units and some of those extreme STR units? Night Berserker, I'm on my tablet, so once it gets to a certain point, it cuts off whatever I'm at. I got cut off with a message, so I got stuck. That's all that happened, man. It's nothing on purpose. I try to go through as many messages as quickly as I can. If one of them gets cut off here and there, that's just how it is. Sorry, bro. Terry Bonkers is an AGL. See, like right there, just missed Terry's. I missed your question, Terry, 100%. If you wanted me to answer it, sorry, bro, you just have to ask it again. Fredward has arrived. Hello, Fredward Tentacles. Kind of a play on Squidward. Nice. Do I go all crit or all SA? Bombay Jim Brock depends on the card. If it's an STR card like Broly, who's going to get a second super attack anyway, it's all crit. And then, you know, whatever left over into super attack or into additional attack. Some cards, like the Intelligent Gogeta, I still put crit into it, but I do put a lot of second attack into it as well. Second attack, of course, to raise the super attack of the Gogeta. The crits to bypass enemy defenses and to add on a little extra damage when he does crit. So I generally like crits over pretty much everything else in this game. Is Raditz no orb investment enough for 20 times super with the Rose lead? Did I already answer that? I said no. I just said I wasn't sure if you had orbs in them or not. If you don't have orbs in them, you'll have to see for yourself, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. I've heard that if he's Rainbow Starred, he can get you through quite a bit of World Tournament. But if he's not going to be getting crits. I don't think he's got, I don't think he has the legs. AGL, Rose, EZA, Broly, and Rainbow and Raditz line the World Tournament. You don't have STR. You're just gonna have to move fast, man. You're gonna have to make sure you're getting supers off right away. Bring Ghost Ushers in case you're getting attacked first in the later stages. Bring healing items so that you don't have to worry about dying. You're just going to be going through a lot of items because you're using a 50% lead, which is fine. You're just going to have to do what you got to do. But yeah, that team should work fine. Bring a friend, Rose, whenever you can find one. Very helpful. Just for that passive on the STR Rose, you're not going to get anything from the super attack or from the leader skills, but you'll still get the passives. Use Kid Buu. All YouTubers and people go to anime topics. I don't. I'm on anime topics. Let's see. Acton is. What is my target in this World Tournament? Currently, right now, I'm looking at for the first 2 days, so day 1, as well as kind of the cut day, day 2. Getting all my missions finished and everything else. I'll see where the tournament's at that point. After I've got my missions taken care of, I'll continue grinding. And moving day, we might put a full 24 hours into this World Tournament just to see what we can get out of it. You'll never get anything in a World Tournament unless you put something into it. Yeah, you'll always be disappointed, never get anything into it, and always never get anything out of it. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. Bombay, you're 100% all crit, intelligent Raditz. 90% LR. Lead was able to clear everything except physical opponents in the World Tournament times 30. Okay, good to know. But you gotta have 2 paths open, and you gotta have, usually it's what, like 48% minimum. Healing Ghosts and Key, just in case. Yep. You have the items to burn anyways. Oh yeah, that's the thing. We always have items. Manual Cruz. No, I'm not gonna add you, bro. Guys, we will be doing a subscriber challenge after the World Tournament this week. I will take 10 guys on the list. Okay? If anybody wants a chance of getting on the friends list for the next month or two, until after the next World Tournament, then please feel free to hit me up and enter that contest when we make it available next week. 10 slots will be open for my friends list for that, okay? And it's fair, as always. 2 questions. 1, which LR would I like to see after LR Beerus? Currently, you would like to see Super Saiyan God Goku next. Nah, I'm not interested in that. Which LR do I think is the hardest to get, minus the summonable ones? Okay. Alright. So, part one of the question, I think soon we'll see I believe we'll see an LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku during the 4-year anniversary of JP as an LR. I don't want to make any kind of prediction as to what's going to be coming next, but we can kind of figure that we're looking for some, like a summonable physical unit is more than overdue at this point. It would be probably some kind of hero physical unit that would give plus 4 key and plus 100% stats to physical, you know, hero types. Hardest non-summonable LR to currently obtain. See, you would think LR Vegeta Blue is a difficult one to get your hands on, especially if you're new to the game, you don't have the cards. It doesn't make it difficult, it just makes it a roadblock. Something that you get later on in the game as you progress through the game. A natural, unlocked progression system that gets easier and easier as time goes on, and more medals get released, not based on what cards you have. Oh, we got D3K41N has just joined the Grinders Cove. Thank you, sir, for your follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. With that, guys, we have just smacked down to rank 862. Beautiful. 3 ranks away from hitting the cap that says that I can't have any more team cost. I want to see if I can get 1,000 team cost or not. So we'll find out in the next couple of days. Dual Dokkan Fest LR Goku and LR Vegito. Just like they did with Vegito and Gogeta. Yeah, that's during the 3-year. The 3-year anniversary is the Dual Dokkan Fest with the LRs. It's cool. Should be LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku Angel? There's no Super Saiyan 4 Goku Angel. Knock it off. Introduce a GT category. I don't know. You just want an angel. You want some random angel that doesn't exist so you can run both Super Saiyan 4s. Nah, dude. Nah. We got ourselves another follow over on Twitch. Gooberman, thank you very much for your follow on Twitch, bro. And we actually had a sub earlier. I said it was a follow on Twitch. It was actually a sub on YouTube. Totally my fault, bro. Sorry about that. Which would you go for? AGL Rose Lead or for World Tournament or Super STR? AGL Rose. I would go for a friend. If all I had available was an AGL Rose for a friend, I would go for AGL Rose. Super STR for World Tournament's not a great choice. It's a slow endeavor. But it'll work if you're just trying to get a few items and get in and get out. Kakarot, if you're looking for a Discord to hang in, you gotta get permission. Go ahead. Kakarot, feel free. Post your link. I'm cool with it. Let's see. Canald8, thank you very much for your follow on Twitch, dude. Welcome it with open arms. What we're doing right now, guys, we're just going to be waiting for a few minutes for the World Tournament to start. I'm done with my rank grind for the day. I did 3 ranks today. A lot of fucking rank EXP. Looking at almost 11 million. Almost 11 million. EXP ground in one day. Like, shitty, stupid. Angel Super Saiyan 4. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Everything else is maxed out, so might as well keep burning. I would like to see an LR Super Saiyan Goku from the Frieza saga. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, isn't technically the LR Goku that we got, the tech one, isn't that technically a Frieza Saga Goku? I could be wrong. Your AGL rose is rainbow. You were just going to go for the STR rose for a friend because it's self-sufficient. Well, I mean, he helps out your team better. If you have an option to go for an STR rose, go for the STR rose. He is much, not just self-sufficient, but he does more for your team than the AGL rose. He increases attack for units who attack after him, which can be very useful. So, just observation, something to think about. Super STR team, you just got the STR Rage Trunks with the... Nice. Kakarot, glad you asked for permission. There you go, Kaki. How many hours until the tournament? 15 minutes. John M. 15 minutes, bro. George Alfonso. Hello, what hour is it in my country? Currently, it's 7:11 a.m. Well, George Alfonso, it is for me. I am in the United States. I'm on the west coast of the United States. We actually have 4 time zones in our continental United States. 6 time zones if you count our mainland Alaska, as well as our Hawaiian Islands. They are also their own little time zones. So I am on the west coast, so for me it is 11:15 p.m. Alright, gangster chicken nuggets. No problem, bro. See you later, dude. The Bulma event is gone. Oh yeah. Bombay Jim Barack, the Bulma event goes just before the World Tournament comes in. They take it off like a half hour before. That's just the way it is, man. Your World Tournament team is going to be the Tech Vegeta Blue, the Tech Vegeta lead. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Intelligent Gogeta, okay. Trunks, GT, Fizz, Sealing, Gotenks. I mean, that's cool, man. That's cool. Connor, right, totally never got STR Rose. You whiffed on that banner. I hear you, man. I barely got myself a fucking STR Rose. So happy I got one. So happy. DBZ fan 1001. Well, when you get them, you're talking about a full LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Frieza saga. I would take a Super Saiyan Vegeta. That'd be kind of cool. Make him extreme. All the other Super Saiyan Vegetas at that time in this game are extreme. The physical Super Saiyan Vegeta, as well as the tech Super Saiyan Vegeta. Both of those two, those OG cards, they're both extreme cards. Because they're supposed to be Vegeta when he first shows up and destroys 19 and fights 20. He's selfish. He's there to blow up the earth if Goku dies. He's just his own asshole. You know, so he's a villain. He's extreme. So I'd be cool with like an extreme LR Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Meat 2099. Good luck tonight. Thank you, bro. Gotta go, Nate. See you later, pubes. Manuel, I just pulled a dupe LR Goku Black on Extreme Dokkan. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Where'd you pull them? You didn't just pull one. There is no Extreme Dokkan Fest tickets available, bro. They were taken off a few days ago. Come on, man. Quit trying to bullshit on my stream. Nice try. Very bonkers. Even though you don't get Vegeta Blue or Rose, you do get your first 2 summonable LRs in the same multi on the Bojack banner. Jesus Christ, Harry. Dragon Knights! How good is AGL Ultimate Gohan? AGL Ultimate Gohan is kind of okay. He is slept on. He's worth putting orbs into if you need kind of an all-around unit to work with. So he's not bad. He can stun, he can hit kind of okay. He's okay. There's nothing really a lot to write home about with that one. Already got one dupe. Nice. What time would it be in Louisiana for the tournament? James Bong, it doesn't matter. It's in 10 minutes. It doesn't matter where you live. It's the same time for everybody. 10 minutes from now. Okay? No matter where you live, in 10 minutes, the World Tournament starts. That's all you guys need to know. I don't need to tell you guys what the times are from one time zone to another. You just need to know that in 10 minutes, the World Tournament starts. All around the world, all 24 time zones, everybody will start the World Tournament at the exact same time in 10 minutes. Okay? Funny how that's all synchronized. LR Goten and Trunks and LR Trunks. What are the odds? They're good cards. Terry Bonker's great cards. I love them. Violent Blue is here. Thank you, Kaki, for throwing it out there. Hello, Violent. Manuel Cruz, you still have the tickets. LOL, you held 3. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, the tickets went away, bro. The banner went away. So still, bullshit. Hey, no problem, James Bong. No problem, bro. What about STR Gohan? That has the Goku. Okay, so you're talking about the STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? The STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he's okay. He does Dokkan Awaken. When he Dokkan Awakens, he gets an immense damage multiplier, which is awesome. He links really well on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku team. He's a good card, a really good card, and he's forgotten about. He can hit very hard, too. Gets a big thumbs up for me. He's a great card. You love saying hi to people? I know you do, Kaki. DBZ fan. Yeah, maybe LR Super Saiyan Vegeta. First Extreme Fizz leader. Besides the LR Fizz Ginyu. Yeah. I'd be totally cool with that. Let's see. Fun Tech MW. Welcome. Yeah, 862. What the fuck, right? Highest rank, official, verified, everything else, and global. You may see other ranks higher than mine, but until they can come out with a pedigree, don't believe them. Let's see here. Key. Oh, knee. Knee. The Knights to go knee. Thank you very much for your follow, sir. I appreciate the follow over on Twitch. Thank you, sir. Drizzy XL, what's better? Villains or heroes? Villains, bro. I'll tell you, Drizzy. Villains. How you doing, Driz? Go on, hits for 300,000 with no dupes. Not a bad unit. Not really a great unit either, when you're comparing them to the other ones. Terry Bonkers, Alright, Photoshop. Villains hit drastically harder. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Villains team at this point is just it's more vibrant. There's more life to it. You know, a lot of you guys have been using your heroes teams for pretty much your entire careers on Dokkan, and the villains teams, a lot of you have never really put items into them, and a lot of guys are just starting to work on their villains teams and realizing how awesome the villains teams really are. You know, yeah, the heroes teams are cool. They're all fun, but the villains team just has that something. It has that panache. You know, it's cool. It really is. Honestly, if you think he's bullshitting, I can tell you he's not. We had a Discord open, and he did post his post. We don't have guys claiming this shit all the time, but this did happen to them. Everybody has something that happened really awesome at some point, and he's right, that did happen to him. New subscriber, Ryan Pope Hudzel. Thank you very much, Ryan. I appreciate your sub on YouTube. Welcome, sir, to the Grinders Cove. Welcome. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, if you guys look at me, like, even I've had my fair share of insane craziness in, you know, playing Dokkan. Just during this last banner with the STR Rose, I ended up pulling 3 physical coolers back to back to back on one multi. Not in singles or anything, but back to back to back in one multi. Number 1, number 2, number 3 draws on that multi. Plus there was like a Goku Black somewhere floating around there too. It was insane just getting that. Last year, May 1st, when LR Broly came out, I pulled all 5 copies of my LR Broly in 305 stones. And that was videotaped, documented, screenshotted, and shared all across several different Facebook groups at the time. So yeah, no, it's pretty crazy what can happen in this game. DBZ fan, maybe there could be his super attacks. 12 key, Gallic gun, does supreme damage, increases attack by... Well, here's the thing, dude. DBZ fan, all of the LRs don't do supreme damage. They don't do immense damage. What they do is colossal damage, and then their 18 key super or the other super attack will do mega colossal damage, which is actually starts at 515% attack multiplier is where their super attack starts at SA1, and it has a plus 30, something like a plus 30% for every super attack to that multiplier. So yeah, it gets pretty crazy, pretty insane with LRs. You woke up, World Tournament's still not up, what the fuck? Javel, why would you think it's on, man? It's not on for 6 more minutes. That's what it says in the news. It says 10:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Currently, right now, it is 10:24 Pacific Standard Time. Although I live in California on the West Coast, so instead of me running Standard Time, I run, it's actually 11:24 Pacific Daylight Time. So you got 6 minutes. Who's better in the base for Gogeta or Vegito? Gogeta, I think. Ragos, you have pulled 2 Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks 2 days ago in a multi. Cool, dude. Horny Loli. Yeah, because it hasn't started. Yeah, I know, right? Did I know that Anime Topics is meant to revive communities and bring everyone together? Kakarot, why are you throwing out fucking Anime Topics all over the place? You know, Kak, you're pissing me off, bro. I don't want to hear any more about your Anime Topics advertisements. You do it one more time, I'm kicking you from the stream. You noticed your Discord isn't on your list anymore. And I got rid of the Discord, man. The Discord's gone. That's all. Huberman, what's up, dude? You got another question. Out of all the category leads, all the category leads, probably Resurrected Warriors I like a lot for now. Kakarot, you're tired? Uh-huh. You'll shut up? Thank you, Kaki. At least tonight, I'm tired too. I'm done. Blue Rose, when is the World Tournament starting? Be patient, bro. You got like 4 minutes, man. Yeah, you just have to read the clocks. You just have to read the times. Rip Discord. It was alright. It got just super crazy and super toxic at the very end of its lifespan. And I told you guys from the beginning that Discord had to be something you guys had to self-manage, and I just couldn't be involved in it as much as was necessary. And so I was like, you know what? People are getting made fun of. We're having issues. The mod staff is ineffective. Not to their discredit. It's just that shit just wasn't getting done. So I was like, you know what? It's time to get rid of the Discord. And I have had no issues with it being gone since. So let's see here. I want everybody who's in the stream right now, if you're over here on YouTube, please consider smashing that like button for me. Always appreciate a little like button love before we get started here. Okay. So just a little like spike is always appreciated. 4 minutes, guys. Yep. If I live on the moon, it would be 6 minutes. Horny lolly? Fuck you. Jaguar Fire. You want to hear a funny, dirty... Okay, never mind. Yeah. Hello, 7:30 a.m. for you. Congratulations, you have a time. I'm tired and in a bad mood now. You want to salute to Nate. There you are, Keki. You're sitting? Nice. Any advice on how to beat Super Battle Road? SBR? You need to really think about putting together teams. For Super Battle Road, you can't just think that you're just going to go in with a whole bunch of Rainbow Stars and just kick ass, because you don't have the defense. Rainbow Stars don't give you enough defense. Rainbow Stars are a big part of it, but you need to look at what other units you can run on that team that might give you some defense. Something you can shove into a spot and just hope RNG's on your side. STR, Super STR, of course, has Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Great card for Super Battle Road. AGL Caulifla, if she's Rainbow Starred, with a whole bunch of dodge. Again, great card for that. Tech Tech has the Bulma, as well as the Tech. Let's see, it has Bulma as well as the Tech Candy Vegito. So we'll do this. We'll just keep it here. Let that go. As soon as 30 pops around, I can just go ahead and close the account, and we'll just go in and play. You were leaning towards either Realm of Gods or Boo Saga. I like Boo Saga, but the problem is some of these teams, Realm of Gods, guys, is it feels a bit stale for me. I'm waiting for Ultra Instinct Goku to come in and have a little fun when he does get his Dokkan, and I can start running these other Realm of God cards on there. I will have a lot more fun with Realm of God's team. Until then, I'm not enjoying it. You gotta prep for important school stuff? Alrighty, Cac. Enjoy your important school stuff. Yay! World Tournament's back. Woo! World Tournament! Isn't this exciting? Oh boy, look at that, guys. Peel Off has a lunchbox pack for us. Oh, $10. Oh, look at that. $10 will get you 5 stones. And you'll get Sensu Beans and Ghost Ushers. Oh my, look at all those orb changers too. Boy, howdy. Ooh, look at those Baba points. You know you want those 777 Baba points. That might be the only thing on this that's really worth anything, are the 777 Baba points. Wow. Dokkan. That's just such a shitty move. Alright, World Tournament's on. I'm gonna go play and have a little fun. Guys, we're gonna grind World Tournament for a half hour, and then we're gonna call it a night. We have, yeah, quite a good number of people watching tonight. So good luck, everybody, in your World Tournament grind. If you want to hang out and chat with me, I'll keep you on the old chat here. If you want to keep me picture-in-picture, or on your PS4 or your Xbox One or Amazon Fire Stick, I think you can still watch YouTube videos on that. That's also an option. Then I am 100% on board with a little fun with you guys. So let's get started. We got our team set up. Just got to pull together a good Rose friend here. There we are. That'll work. And we're gonna swap out and just throw a little bit of just healing items. I'm not gonna use any of these. These and Ghost Ushers are pretty much Sensu Beans, Ghost Ushers. When you're down to that's all you gotta really throw in the game anymore. And that's it. I mean, hell, I don't really even need another item after this. Alright, we're gonna go. Let's go. It's on! I know! World Tournament Support Pack. I know, right? Very useful in the waning hours of World Tournament. Which LR do I think is the worst of all the LRs? Tech LR Goku the worst? No. Oh, you're talking about the free-to-play? The free-to-play Super Saiyan Goku? I mean, maybe Billy? Let's go straight. Maybe the Hercule. The Hercule one might be the worst. Alright, you want to be over there? You want to be over there? I think 4. Whew. Almost got screwed there. $2 a stone. Rip. I know, right? Especially like when I'm going through Z and I'm spending like 13 cents a stone. That's such a fuck. You're not doing it for the stones, obviously. It's such a fucking rip off. Good luck, everybody. You're in right now? Yeah, I'm in too. You don't see anyone from last year anymore? Hey, only. Well, I mean, Kakarot was here just a minute ago. We had Black Super Saiyan in here a little while ago. You're just late, bro. You're just late. I've been nice we've gotten that super off. Oh well, we're good. Could have gotten all that and more. And 1 stamina bar on the Bulma. Right? Or you could have just grinded, you just could have gotten your rank grind on and been just completely satisfied. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate the luck, bro. Good luck to you too, man. Normal guy. What's up, dude? How are you? Alright. Got our first little panache there. Thank you. Panache number 2. Just gotta move from one round to the next. Let's see. This will make LR. Okay, we'll save those for Brebra. We'll save those for Broly, and then we'll do a little there. You're able to Dokkan your LR Broly right in time. Congratulations, man. Really, man. Slater, how the fuck are you, man? Slater, my bro, how are you? Alright, we just gotta move through here real quick. What are we losing out here on? Oh, that's Goku Black. Okay. So, I don't really want to... Yeah, I'm not... Thing is, I don't really want 18 key super attacks if I can help it. I'm only after the 12 key super attacks. We're gonna get enough of a buff off of Rose. Yeah, I'm sitting at 96,000 right now. Thanks to Rose's passive, I should be a base of 100,000 on Broly's super attack, which will be more than enough to do what needs to be done. There we are. Broly will come in and do his thing. Fuck you, Jocko. GTFO. Bye. Alright, moving on. Things are doing good all over here. I miss your morning streams. I know, Slater. If I can get some shit together, I'll look into trying to get a morning stream. I'm definitely going to try to get something going for the weekend. I'm getting myself revved up. We're getting ready to move. Also, that's kind of the other problem. I know that you guys have been offering me some sponsorship deals lately, and I'm going to put you guys on hold for a little bit. I have to get ready to move everything out of the house, move to our new location, and then once I do and get everything settled in, it'll be close to the summertime. I plan to do a lot more streams during the summer, which I think is more advantageous for you guys and for me as well, which is, of course, the goal. So, yeah, that if you guys will still have me in the summer, we're going to get back up and running and see if we can get some sponsors going. Is there a team that increases the drop? No, there's not. JK, no, there's not. There's no drop rate increase for Vegito. You're just gonna have to grind it out, man. It sucks, but you're just gonna have to get it done. That Jocko got he's like, fuck this shit, dude. No. Yeah, hilarious. Throw you off to the side. Get the super off. Can't get the super off. Okay. You know what? We'll bring these down for Broly. Get his super off. That's all that matters. Good. How long does the tournament last? 4 days. Jagar, it's 4 days, bro. So if tonight is the beginning of the first day, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, same time. Okay? Sunday night, the tournament will end. Also, if you're unaware, there should be a counter clock down or a countdown on the actual World Tournament banner. I'll show you guys here in a moment. That'll show you how much time you have left in the World Tournament. Okay? Yay! Rat bastard. Second place in my local ranking. Motherfucker. Alright. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright. Yes. Right up here at the top, there's a little thingamabob that lets you know exactly when the world tournament will be ending for you at whatever time, okay? It'll give you the exact date and its time, okay? That's all you gotta know, that's all you gotta look at. Congrats on the move. Thank you, Slater. We're just downsizing, but it's not a negative downsize, it's just, we got too big of a yard here. That's a lot of fucking work. I'm hoping with a lot less to maintain around the house, I'll be able to, the goal, I'll be able to get more streams and crap, so we'll see. Used 3 and didn't even get +1 super attack. This luck. Well, I mean, Alex, you gotta look at it, man. Each one is a coin flip's chance of working. Have you ever taken a coin and flipped the coin and you've gotten tails all 3 times? Well, that happens. I mean, you can go 7, 8, 9, 10 times in a row, and because each time your chances of getting tails or heads, it doesn't change. It's only 50%. So it sucks when you get on a bad run like that, but that's how random works. Random is the culmination, the average of all good and bad things in the game. Alright? Of all successes and all failures, your randoms will come out to 50% on those 50% feeds. Plain and simple. Used 3 and didn't even get... Okay, we did that one already. Gooberman, any new Dokkans this tournament? This is the one I believe we get the... I could be wrong, and if I am, I am. But I believe, the Kami Dokkan awakens this tournament. We'll find out after this run, okay? We'll go through the World Tournament thing, we'll have a quick look to see. I believe Kami got a Dokkan, but we'll see. Let's make sure I'm targeting everybody that needs targeting. So many roses. I know, right? Blazer, you officially quit Global today. You feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder. You're so happy. JP main from now on. Yeah, you'll be back. I quit Global before too, you know. There's a reason why I'm about 30 days off my login schedule. Alright, there we go. There's the LR. That'll connect. That. Give it that. And we give it that. Perfect. Now, if you guys are wondering why am I trying to get as much, you know, color coordinated key as I can, a lot of people know this, but you actually get a lot more key, or you get a lot more World Tournament points. It's not much, but it's a little bit, and every little bit counts, especially over and over and over and over and over again. You get a lot more points if you do same colored key. So if you're STR, you do the red key. If you're AGL, you do the blue key. If you match your key, you'll get more. You get more points. Okay, it's like I think you get 1 key if you're doing an off-colored or a rainbow key. You get 1 point. If you're doing same colored, you get 4 key or 4 points for every key orb obtained. I mean, it's not much, but it can give you an extra 20, 30,000 points by the end of the World Tournament. So you never know. Wish you had Rose. You know, Lack Beats, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad I have Rose. Just happy I got him. Still don't like the fact that you can't read JP to turn off and feels fake. I wouldn't say fake for me, but I get what you're saying. I get where you're coming from. I'm in Roshi tier. Oh boy. You play JP2, you go through periods where you play it more when it's a bit boring on Global, but you can't give up Global. Too many stones have been sacrificed. I know. Yep. AGL Kid Goku Dokkan. Did it? Let's go take a quick look. We'll have a quick look. Let's go. Let's get through this crap. I'm not worried about the missions. Go through the news. It should be here in the news for the World Tournament. The 20th World Tournament. My shit can load here. Just event period shit. The GSSR summon tickets. That one Dokkans, that one Dokkans, that one Dokkans. None of these are new. Those are all the same. All the same, yeah. I don't see anything new. Looks like Kami doesn't Dokkan, and the AGL Goku already did Dokkan, so nothing new has been announced. That sucks. It would have been a good tournament for them to at least done something special. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. You pulled 4 copies total for that Goku. Ah. Alright. Blazer, you just feel Global wasn't worth grinding anymore. You did leave your LR Broly, but you deleted the app. It was the last good as you could do. Okay. I mean, I don't, not that I don't support your decision. I just look at it and go, eh, better luck to you. I don't know who I want to run. Do AGL Rose. Come on, where are you, my STR Roses? STR Roses. Man, what a shaft this World Tournament. Nah, it's not a shaft, Slater. We were owed this tournament. It's all about perception. What are you going to think about this? I look at it as we've been owed this tournament for a year and a half at this point. So, yeah, it's a bullshit card. But I mean, other than that, nothing else, nothing out of the ordinary. We're getting the exact same stuff JP got for their 20th World Tournament. I'm not bitching. Well, I'm sure that was wonderfully attractive. Poor T. Rip Nate's T. So the goal here is, if you have an STR Rose, you want to always try to get your STR Rose to super. That'll help increase the attack of your weaker units and help them out a little bit. Why do people cry about Global versus JP but still play Global? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong, you know, honestly, dude, there's nothing wrong with, if something is being done wrong to you, you have every reason to voice your concern about it. You know, we as a player base, we, maybe not entitled, but we do have a right to, you know, be treated, you know, under an equal protection, equal umbrella for everybody, you know? Everybody has a right to their opinion on it, and you shouldn't be like, well, if you don't like the game, you shouldn't play it. Well, I like the game. I perfectly like the game. I just don't like it when shit happens and the producers of the game and the developers of the game just say, we don't really fucking care. That's not right. You know, if you don't like where you live, you shouldn't complain about why are you living in your apartment? I mean, all you do is complain about the leaking faucet and the door that doesn't close all the way. Well, I like the apartment. These are issues that need to be fixed. Well, the management doesn't want to fix it. Well, they should, and until they do, I'm going to bitch about it. You know, just because you don't like how something's happening in the game doesn't mean that that disqualifies you from enjoying the game. All right? You guys need to have... There's that thought process out there amongst the community of people saying, if you play something, you don't have a right to complain about it if something wrong happens. You have to enjoy it, and you have to like it. If they decide to fuck you up the ass, you need to take it and smile about it. You know? You need to have a smile on your face. Yes, sir, please give me more. Oh, Big Poppy, give me more. So, yeah, no thanks. Forgive me if I throw up a little bit in my mouth, because because I generally don't bend over and take it for the hell of it. All you care about is the awards. Don't we love awards, Slater? Good luck to everyone, and hopefully Legends will bring us non-shafts we've all been waiting for. Yeah, I'm sure that's not gonna happen, Blaze. Bro, I'm sure that's not gonna happen. Alright. And getting the first win out of the way. Probably get one more win out of the way and call it a night, guys. I think Global and JP are treated about equal. Stuff we get on banners. Yeah, but that's not really what people are complaining about, man. People aren't complaining about what we're being shown. People are complaining about what we're not getting. Okay? How we're being treated as a player base. That Bandai seriously believes that the vast majority of intellectual global players is that we're completely in the dark, that we're clueless to the fact that a second version of Dokkan Battle exists. Alright? That is just a truth of this game. You know, that they think that we're clueless, that we don't know, so therefore they can get away with shit. Alright? We're not complaining and saying, oh man, JP got a banner 6 months ago, and we haven't gotten that banner yet. We're being shafted. That's not what people are bitching and complaining about, bro. In fact, I highly suggest to go to Renzi's DBZ space. Renzi's blog page. He has a blog page as well. He went ahead and posted a letter that I wrote to Google and Apple explaining the latest issue that we had. He published it for me so that we could have a voice push it out there for folks. Blue did a whole stream on it and then also read the letter on his channel. So if you don't want to read the letter, I suggest you go over to Blue Piccolo's channel. And last week, about this exact same day, look on Blue's channel, you'll see that he read my letter and listened through it and really just kind of digest the letter. Think about what complaints I'm bringing up, what facts I'm bringing to the table. It's nothing new, nothing that nobody else hasn't brought to the table already. But, okay, we're sitting at 59,000. Oh, this is going to be fun. He's going to hit hard. Oh yeah, this is going to like double his attack by the time he gets to him. But anyway, yeah, just keep that in mind. You know, it's not a bitch. It's not a bitch fest. It's not a complaint. It's nothing like that. It's just there's some issues in this game that need to be addressed that people need to think about, wake up to, and we as a player base, we have a right to a game that is fun, but treats us fairly. You know, that we're not just the forgotten stepchild. You can't tell me how not to complain, Bamco Spy. Exactly, Kim Jong-gul. If I wish to complain like a nerf herder, damn it, I'll complain like a fucking nerf herder. Well, there's nothing you or that little boy down the street can do about it. Haha, Bamco. Ooh, that's a problem. Well, shaft time. At least I know what I need to do now. I need to grab some orbs. Oh well, we got through this one anyway. Your JP account's pretty good. Yeah, it's not hard to make a good JP account. I would assume that Global racks in more money for Bandai. You'd think that, but the Japanese player base spends like an insane amount more than we do. Like, we have the numbers, but the Japanese player base, they're the ones who actually spend the money. Like, if you look at it, like, I'd be willing to bet like 80% of the Japanese player base is pay to play. We're here on Global, it's probably 5%. Like, actual real pay to play, not just, hey, there's a stone sale here and there. No, like in Japan, almost everybody is pay to play. Free to play is like the thing you do when you're trying to test the game out and see if you like it or not. Pay to play is what you do when you decide you like the game. Yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking commie tier, bitch. Yeah. Alright. Moving on. Got LR Vegeta with a dupe. Int Super Gogeta with 2 dupes. LR Goku Brack with Jirins. And you forgot what else you have. Raditz is doing some work. Well, yeah, it's going to in the early levels. Yay, stones! We love stones! We love you too! Woohoo! Difficulty. Yeah, the JP player base does have a bunch of global players. I'd be willing to bet that most of the free-to-play JP players are global, though. So it's not really going to matter much. A lot of people play JP so that they feel like they're more being free-to-play, you know? A lot of people do that. And then they might spend some money here and there, but it's more of a rarity than it is an exception. JP apparently does these 75% sales. JP has the same sales that we do, guys. JP has the same sales that we do. The same, you know, they have the crappy sales, they have the good sales. They have the exact same sales that we do. The prices, in fact, we actually have cheaper prices when all is said and done with the exchange rates. So, yeah, we have it much better here in Global. No, no, no. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get myself in on some of this. Ah. Alright, we'll go 3. Hey, buddy. Hey, I'm right next to you. Come get me. Alright. No, 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 no. You rotten rat bastard. Let's see. Total revenue, though. Like 80% of the JP spending, like, more than 5% of global. Well, yeah. I mean, there's... Okay, I don't know what the actual revenue is in JP. I can tell you, though, for every 6 months in global, we get about $280 million of gross revenue. Alright, that was reported in Forbes last year from February of 2017 until June of 2017. So even if that's not even a 6-month reporting period, but that was global Dokkan battle only, not JP. In the finals, guys, remember to ghost if you get attacked first. Yep. Blazer OP, you know, you're surprised you haven't gotten banned. You live in California, and you've bought stones with my credit card. Why would you get banned, Blazer? What would you do to get yourself banned? Throw you there. Bad man! Ha ha! Chicken waffles. Kim Jong-un will be grateful that we don't have the Trove Global scum. Exactly. Well, I mean, that is one thing the Global has that JP will never have, and that's the fucking peel-off treasure trove. JP mobile market is also way more competitive. Yes, it is. Terry Bonkers, yes, it fucking is. It's more competitive with a player base that is way more willing to part with its money. 100%. Yes, JP has mad whales. I would, and like when I'm trying to say that 5% of the global base, we have a base in global that will spend money. Okay, we have a base in global that does spend money, like the JP player base does, and it's what keeps us afloat. I would like to see the numbers. They're probably pretty even. I don't think if global is ahead of JP, it's not by much, which is disgusting when you really think about it. Oh, really? Oh, really? You want to do this? You want to play this game now? All right. Haha! Let's dance. Golden Frieza, you're so awesome. No. No, Blazer OP, it's not against their terms and services. They have stated many times before, they don't give a shit where you live. If you wish to play the Japanese version and you don't live anywhere associated in Asia or Japan, or you're not or if your native Google Play Store is not a Japanese Play Store, then they don't care, okay? They have never said that it's against their terms and services. That was just something that was made up last year that people, oh, they don't want people playing if they're out of the Japanese area. Yeah, that was just made up bullshit. The only time that they have said that if you live outside of Japan, you'll be demoted for something is the Japanese World Tournament when LR Goku first came out. They had a special... crap, I lose my LR Broly for a minute. But anyways, they had a special when LR Goku came out. if you lived in Japan or you could mail into Japan, you would have a reward. It was a statue. It was a LR Goku statue that would be mailed to you, but they only mailed it inside Japan. Okay, but even if you won it from, if you lived in the States, you could mail it to a army base, or if you had a friend, like if you knew some folks who live in Japan, you could contact them and use their mailing address. They didn't ban you specifically because of it. And then when they started doing the whole local rewards thing, people thought that meant geographically local. Like somehow they were tracking everybody and putting everybody into geographic, groups. And if you lived outside Japan, you weren't going to be put in a good group. But if you lived, all these stupid rumors came out when this shit came out. It's just none of it's true. They don't care where you live. They never have. They never will. Okay? They only care if you give them money. If you give them money, you're their best friend. If you don't give them money, fuck you. Is Bandai a public company? Yes. Bandai Namco Entertainment Industries, BNEI, is a publicly traded company. It has holdings in Japan. It has holdings here in the United States. It has holdings in Europe. There are many different facets to Bandai Namco Entertainment Industries. Bandai from here on forward. Bandai Namco of America is situated in Los Angeles. If you guys would actually like to apply for a job with Bandai Namco of Los Angeles, you can. They have a corporate website. You can file to have a job with them, and they will interview you. If you have the correct programming prerequisites, you may get a job working for Bandai. Being part of their team, trouble solving, working on games such as Dokkan Battle and other mobile games. Yeah, I've done my research on Bandai. I've actually met with the executive producer of the global version. There is actually a global team that is situated and independent of the Japanese team. There's a rumor going around that the Japanese team runs everything. As of last year, that is not true. There's a full-on global staff for Dokkan Battle. Now, they may work on other games as well. They may not be solely dedicated to global, but there is a full staff for it, which is cool. Some people will still think local means literally local. Oh, I know. I mean, if you guys think about it, what does that even mean? If it was geographically local, then how does that work in a city where maybe there's 5,000 players all within 40 miles of you who play, right? Or versus if you live in the country and nobody lives around you, then how does that work? I mean, do you guys seriously think Bandai's going to sit there and gerrymander out districts every time a world tournament comes out to figure out, well, here's the population density for Schenectady, Connecticut, and this is how it's evolved over the last 18 months. So we need to actually implement a five persons per local rank per square mile for Schenectady, Connecticut, versus Delworth, Texas, and versus Cottonwood, California. Versus LA, San Francisco, Chicago, New York, Miami, Boston, or any other of our, metropolises, let alone anything that happens in Europe, Africa, Eurasia, Asia, the, down in New Zealand, Thailand, actual Japan players who play global, they do exist. I think I've made my case. There is no way to feasibly make it work. Oh yeah, Kim Jong. It should. It's one of their projects. If you're an investor in it, you're gonna make money with it. You have applied. Have you applied there before? Oh yeah, I bet you have. Yeah, it's right down the road from you guys. Well, the global staff is the one who makes some of these decisions. They have a roadmap from JP. They have to work with within the guidelines that are set up by the Akatsuki group, which is also a JP branded thing. And it wouldn't surprise me if right now most of that global staff is probably working on getting Legends to be pulled out, getting that shipped out, getting that ready to go. making that work. That's their big draw right now. So there's probably a very small staff just working on keeping Global afloat. And it might, and you know, the people who answer the emails, who maintain the Facebook page for Dokkan Battle, it's just a fucking intern. That's all it is. And he doesn't care. He's told, hey, ignore all shit comments because they're shit comments and there's nothing to them. And so he's underpaid. He doesn't give a fuck. So there's not going to be anybody who actually cares. You know, if you want to try to make an appeal, you need to go to the source. You need to go to an event. Like I went to last year at the live Dokkan Battle speed trials that they did during the Anime Expo in LA. The actual Dokkan producer was there. You know, Asian guy, you know, he has a family in Japan, but he lives in LA and he runs LA, but he speaks Japanese. He's barely fluent in English. He's a cool dude, nice guy, nice producer, but, you know, he's out of touch. He's not getting anything from his staff, and the interns aren't reporting anything. So that's the place you guys need to go if you want to bitch and complain about, hey, compensation wasn't fair. You know, and he probably is completely unaware of the issue. And he's the one who's going to have to make the call. Refer back to the Akatsuki group and say, hey, what did we do in Japan when this happened? And they'll say, well, this is what we did, but, you know, have they had that problem in Global? Well, our staff hasn't reported it to you guys. Oh, okay, well, yeah, if that happened, shit, you know, Google's going to have to be giving out a whole bunch of refunds. And Apple's been having to do a whole bunch of refunds. So, yeah, we need to make it up so it looks like we're actually doing something about it. And we'll make it comparable. Only way you guys can do it is if you go straight to the source. Look for an event that's going to be happening on around July 7th or the 11th of this year down in LA at the Staples Arena for the convention center. And you guys got to be looking for some kind of Dokkan related event. It'll happen. There'll be something. Last year they dumped it on us a week before it came out. Free-to-play Guru and I were able to, you know, finagle an event out. Am I offline? Where are we looking? No, I'm online. Okay. But anyway, we were able to finagle some tickets to get into the event, and if that happens again this year, we'll be there again this year. We'll make the 8-hour drive down to LA. We'll do it. The shit we do for the groups. But anyway, why is Global being treated like a secondhand citizen if it has a staff team? Just because it has a staff team, guys, doesn't mean we're not going to be treated like crap. The staff team, like I said, is probably understaffed right now. Resources, usually when new games come out for the same genre, resources get split, they get pushed, they get moved over, they get reacquired to where it needs to be. And that just happens. That's business. So the team, like I said, is probably underutilized. It's understaffed. They don't have enough developers. They don't have enough team members to, really care of what's going on in their game. The game is probably more or less on autopilot. That'd be my guess. I believe it's on autopilot. Best case scenario. Hey, Richard Warren, what's up, dude? Slater, am I going to Anime Expo? I might. Slater, I might go to Anime Expo. I got to get my my event tickets. I was going to do it a few weeks ago, and I wanted to see if anybody was going to go with me. So far, kind of struck out with free-to-play Guru, so we'll see. We'll see if he wants to go. He's got a new kid, so it's kind of hard to get him to hop in the car with me and make the road trip. But anything special if you go? Yeah, we got some stuff last year. We got some, Bandai branded shit and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. From the investor report, because there has been so much content on Global, Z Dokkan Battle, which has, hold on. That looked fairly interesting. My fucking tablet's got all smeary on me again. Recorded more than 200 million downloads worldwide as of July of 2017. We will take steps to strengthen overseas initiatives and further increase overseas sales ratios. These will include the implementations of simultaneous worldwide events. See, and that's what they were doing last year. That's what they did with the Gogeta event last year. That's what they were trying to do. And mind you, that was July of 2017. We were at 200 million. Guys, we're not looking at 250 million downloads. We're looking at 300 million downloads at this point. I guarantee it. I 100% fucking guarantee it. We're looking at 300 million downloads, okay? For those who aren't following what that means, it just means that people just need to get their numbers right. But, yeah. Richard Warren, you got laid off today. I'm so sorry, bro. Really sorry. You missed me, so you're going to jump on your streams. Until then, I'm sorry, brother. Gooberman, ranked 204 in the tournament. Good for you, dude. It doesn't really matter these first few hours. I am never one for really grinding up the first few hours of global, but it is what it is. Chevron. Now hold it for 4 days. Yep. What do I think would happen if UI Goku Dokkan came May 15th and it'd be released transformation mechanics? The card might come. Well, I mean the card, well obviously the card might come. The transformation mechanic probably won't come. So far, Renzi and I can't find any evidence that the actual Dokkan Awakening is going to happen because the events aren't listed yet. They could list the events at their own damn will and their own pace, but we're not seeing any evidence of it yet. But we have to wait until the version update happens right before that. Literally hours before that. Gotta finish this shit up. My ass is hurting. 3 hours of grinding. I haven't done that for a while. Gotta build up my grinding stamina. But I promise I'll be in pretty good rank tomorrow night. I'll be in good shape. I'm not getting stones. Yeah, Richard, I'm not getting any stones right now. Z can't, and other guys can't either. Z did tell me today, though, he did confirm that he is giving, that he is starting to process orders. He's just needing to go through the whole backlogs first. So for those who are waiting for stones, you just need to be patient. I know we've been saying that now for about a month, but it sounds like shit's getting taken care of now, hopefully, until the next shoe drops. I think that's what we're kind of all going by and looking at this point. Waiting for that next shoe to drop on global. But, or for stones here within the game. Blazer, do you think people would riot and complain? No. Blazer, people are not going to riot and complain if good shit came early. Alright, people are not going to bitch about good things coming to global early. Alright? Am I more hyped for LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku or LR Fusions? I'm not really hyped for either one of them. When you have enough good cards in the game, they don't really matter. You know, they're just more tools to add to the the box. You know, they're cool, but they are what they are, and not really much more than that. That's cool. Almost top 2K. I'll be back there by the end of the weekend. Some other stone places are saying that Facebook is giving them issues for buying stones. Yeah, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie right there. That's just them making crap up because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Facebook doesn't give a fuck. I guarantee it, guys. Facebook, they're so not caring. Alright, my last run for the evening, guys. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. Guys, I'm going to switch you all over to Blue Piccolo's channel. For those who are wanting to find out, I'm going to go ahead and pop it up right now. You guys don't have to go quite yet. I prefer you guys don't go quite yet. But go ahead and head on over to Blue Piccolo's channel when I do end the stream. I know that he is streaming tonight, I believe. If he's not, he's not, but I'm pretty sure he is. And you guys can hang out there. I'll probably run him a little bit while I'm getting ready for bed on my end. So I'll hang out with you guys there for a little while. Wouldn't they be more caring with the recent stuff with Zuckerberg has nothing to do with Zuckerberg stuff, Slater. Zuckerberg stuff is nothing to do with other people using, Facebook for, sales and crap. It has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with Facebook and political persuasions. And since stone brokering is keeping, if they're keeping out of the stone brokers and those type of services, then that's exactly what people are wanting. They want Facebook to keep out of that shit entirely. And if people are going to do crap, let people do crap. And don't let Facebook's algorithms influence decision making one way or the other. That's all that Zuckerberg got hit up with. So no, they're not getting any trouble. If they release the DOKKAN of UI without its transformation mechanic, that's the thing though, Blaze. They're not gonna do that. They're just not gonna release the DOKKAN of UI. I guarantee it. They'll wait until later to release it. It could be a month from now. It could be a week from now. We'll see. If they did, yeah, people would probably riot. It would be a clusterfuck of some kind. But that wouldn't be something I'd worry about. On the scale of likelihood, it's at the bottom. Deluxe, yo, give me my Zuki. Alright guys, this will finish it up. I hope everybody can find themselves and have a good evening. I am officially going to pop out for the night. Guys, I'm not going to do a channel host for Blue Piccolo. If after I end this stream, if you're on Twitch, if it does auto-host over to Blue, then please give him some love. Otherwise, use that link I just gave you to go ahead and head over to Blue Stream. Give him a Nate SA raid. Hashtag Nate SA raid. Give him a little bit of love if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube. Definitely he appreciates it. If he's streaming, I don't even know if he's on. He was supposed to be. Other than that, guys, I am out of here for the night. Thank you all for joining me. It's been a very fun tailgate party, and I am officially out of here. Alright, guys. Laters.